Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Nami close, Team Rocket Booster close, new binder break. And let's leave it there. New binder break. All right, so there we are. The stream is alive. Let's jump here and advertise it. Here, we're going live for Tuesday night. We're live for Tuesday night. All right, there we go. There we go. Finally, says Mr. Evic. Hey. Hey, what's up, Mr. Aovic? Let's see. Doobie-doobie-doo. Here's the website. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's open up the iPad. I got to sneeze, man. I got to sneeze, man. Woo! All right. Sneezing. That's so wonderful. I love to sneeze. This is the sneeziest room of my life, man. Where's my sneeze guard? Man. Hey, it's Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Miss Sarah. All right. So I was just wrapping up petting Kitty. Kitty was very needy tonight. She wanted a lot of pets. And then when I got up to leave, she was like biting my toes. She was like shepherding me back to petting her. She was like, you're not going anywhere. I posted some pictures of a nice walk I took today. It was really beautiful weather out here in Lake of the Ozarks. It's like perfect, basically. I have to make a bulk box. Oh man, not enough time in the day. Okay, I think we're good to go. Maybe I should say live card shop. Oops. Live. We'll say Pokemon cards. There you go. Yes, the binder break went off. So now we get to work on a new binder break. Look what I made, Miss Sarah. Ho-ho. Oh, ooh, you know what? I did not change the price of these in the website. Is this in the website? Let's see if this is in the website, because I'm not sure if it is. I made some fresh jumbo Japanese packs because you had bought the last one. Let's just type in jumbo. Jumbo. A beautiful site. It looks like it's not on the website. That's interesting to know. All right, so let's go back here to orders. Now it is Tuesday, and it was a little bit slow for the morning time stream, the daytime stream, I should call it. And so I don't truly know how busy this stream's going to be. It could be fast, it could be slow. You just never know. Things change every time. Look at this. So there are no more Fusion Art packs. This one doesn't have a Fusion Art, does it? Yeah, no more Fusion Art packs. So it got $5 cheaper, but it still has all the other good things. Ooh. There is also just a brand new jumbo break. The wacky, stacky jumbo break. Here it is. $40, 1 in 4. The true value of it came out to be like 170. It's actually kind of a nice thing to be able to buy into that because you're getting the packs slightly cheaper, technically. Aha, we need new first-time buyers, and we have a first-time buyer giveaway holder here. We had a new guy in the morning time stream, the daytime stream. We had a new guy. So let's get some fresh free cards in here. Give me a second. What can I find? My nose is all stuffy. Let's see. Maybe. How about Rapidash? Boop. Yo, what's up, Tonka Tootsie? Hey, how's it going, man? Tonka Tootsie is here. We like Mr. Tonka Tootsie. He's nice. I'll set this here for the moment. How about we need one more card. I like to give away 2 cards. That's the new thing. We give away 2 cards to new buyers. Let's see. I don't like to give away the whole farm, but I like to give away something. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Let's do it. So this is probably worth a couple dollars. That's from Pokemon. Gosh, it's been a while. All right, let me go. The SV40 Hidden Fates. There we go. SV49 Charizard Hidden Fates. This doesn't inspire the word Hidden Fates into my mind. All right, so that's a pretty good first time order. You could give away that rocket pack. Oh, yeah, that would probably draw in some people who want some free stuff, but it's not very sustainable. I couldn't give away that rocket pack all the time. I mean, I just guess I could give it away for a while, but then I'd go broke. All right, man, this song's cool, man. I don't know who wrote this song. It is a cool song. Sorry, I have a little stuffy nose. After all those sneezes, here's Sonic the Hedgehog. Here's Ghastly. War Turtle 9, kind of expensive. Pichu 10. And Coughing. Why don't we find all the expensive slabs on the table and take their pictures to put into that expensive slab channel? You know what? He's not an expensive slab. 200 is not expensive enough, but this is. All right. Have you gotten anything from Beckett this month? No. I think it says I have a submission with them. Weird though, because it's like they haven't like submitted the information for that submission into the website. Like they haven't shown me what's in it. I should ask them about it. That's an expensive card. The Mewtwo maybe should stay up on the table though. He's new. We just priced him. How does the gold always inevitably make it to the left side of the table and then he gets stuck back there? Oh, here we go. There's Pikachu. Perfect. All right. Squirtle can stay up. Mine took forever to get submitted. Ah. Did you ever get that OP money back? Oh, yeah. That happened a while back. What a jerk that guy was. He lost his account. eBay, like, kicked him off. eBay kicked him off. He lost his account. He was gambling with other people's money, I suspect. There we go. He was taking pre-orders that he couldn't fulfill. All right. That happens, you know. That happens. And then you do that too many times, and eBay says, you're out of here. Kind of queasy, right? Ooh, let me wash the surface here. The new Godzilla -0 trailer looks so awesome. Did you do anything yet? I don't know. What about the guy from Japan? Oh, man, that story kind of sucks. So he did finally ship me some black and white cards. He shipped me just like 5 jumbo boxes of the Pokemon Black and 5 boxes of the Jumbo White. But he owed me 2 cases. So he really didn't ship what I was owed. He ripped me off, and I think he's just kind of hoping I don't do anything about it. He's hoping that I just go, meh, which is actually tempting to just go, meh. What do you guys think? Should I go nuclear? Should I go full nuclear on this guy and try to get him in trouble? Or should I just let it go? It is. Yeah, he's a bad person. He's a scammer, dude. You are? Oops. All right. Go crazy. That's it. I know what the audience will say because you guys like a good fight. Here's Lavitar. Here's Quips Espion. And here is Slowpoke. All right, let's take a picture of these fine cards. Actually, let's check your orders. Let's see if there's any orders so far. We just got started. No orders in the queue yet. I disputed with the bank. Yeah, I could try to. I think he knows that it will be a lot of work for me to do that because this thing that he had an issue with me is like over a year old. It's over a year old. So when it gets that old, it could be much harder to dispute it. It is. All right. And It's a complex subject too. Like I have to explain to the bank, he didn't ship the original product, then we converted it into a different product, and then he shipped some of that. So now I'm owed something. You know what I mean? It's it's like evil, dude. You deal with it. You deal with people trying to rip you off, trying to take money from you. It's you don't expect it from a Japanese vendor though. You think those guys will be honest, but nope. There's scammers too. Everyone's a scammer. All right, let's see. It's pretty bad. I've just put services not as described. It's not a lot of work. The app in particular would be the Wise app. It's not PayPal. So this is not a PayPal dispute. It's a Wise app dispute. And it would be truthfully, the payments for this are complex. They're for multiple different payments that went through sometimes 2 years ago, sometimes a year and a half ago, and these were never delivered. He lost them during shipping, so he lost a ton of money because he shipped my stuff to some guy in California, never got it back. And then I'm like, well, how's that my problem? So I told him I'll take Pokemon Black and White. And then he failed to deliver all of that. And so I was haranguing him for a long time on the internet to be like, come on, bro, give me the rest of my stuff. So, and so he's just shipped me a little bit more. And so it's almost complete, but not quite. So it's like he's doing his best to push the issue off onto me when it's his fault. It's not my fault. He shipped the original cases to the wrong guy in California, and I guess I assume he never got it back. He's not a good person. If it had been me, I'd have fulfilled that. I'd have fulfilled that order for you guys. First of all, I probably wouldn't have made such a crazy mistake. I mean, it was like a multi-thousand-dollar mistake. But second of all, even if I did, I would be like, time to do the manly thing and fulfill my duties. You just got to do it. Fulfill the order, and it's the right thing to do, and you get a good customer that sticks around with you for a long time if you do that. So yeah, he's a scumbag. He says, oh crap, that's a different story. You want me to go into the details? I actually shared a lot of the images of the conversation he and I had. I shared it with the moderator who had introduced me to him. So basically, almost 2 full years ago, I was buying cases of like Weiss Marvel and Dress Up Darling and just a whole bunch of different stuff, right? And he just never fulfilled those. He was taking his time, and then he finally shipped them out. And I was like, when are these going to arrive? And then I looked up the tracking, and it said California. So it turned out he shipped them to California, he shipped them to some other guy. So he never delivered those, and I was getting real nervous. And I said, listen, if it's easier for you, since you're a distributor, why don't we just convert them into the latest thing? Like a whole year almost goes by. And I said, why don't we just convert it into the latest thing, Pokemon Black and White? Now, that was last year in July. I told him that. And he said, you know what? That's a great idea. He's like, how much should we do? And I said, we'll do, I think it was a total of 4 cases of white and 4 cases of black. That's how much product he lost for me. He lost that much product in that original shipment. It was so many cases of different product. It was like 2 cases of Fuji 1, 2 cases of Fuji 2, 2 cases of Kaiju, it was just so much stuff. Lost all of it, thousands of dollars. Also, for me, thousands of dollars in lost sales. Because had I simply received those products, I would have been selling them for a profit, presumably. And so I lost those sales. I lost the product. All that time later, like almost a full year later, in July of 2025 or whatever it would have been, we agree. Let's convert it to black or white, and then he ships it to me, but he doesn't pay the import fee, and I don't get a notification that I owe him an import fee either. So half of it returns to him, and so we're both aware that half of it returned to him. And he's like, "Oh, when he comes back out of customs, I'll reship it to you." He just never did. And then I had to fight him for like, I don't know, like months for him to finally ship out these jumbo boxes. And the value of black and white went up over time. So I don't know what he did with it. I guess presumably he kept it and resold it and benefited from them going up in price. And then he just gave me these 5 jumbo black, 5 jumbo white. I have them right now. They're in a box right now. But I didn't get my final 2 cases of black and final 2 cases of white. That's what I'm missing. And yeah, he's horrible. I probably could write a whole bunch of, I could probably file a police report. That's what AI was telling me to do. AI said, look, what he's doing is called business fraud. And it said you could file a police report and you can open up like a trades commission because apparently they got a lot of strict rules over there in Japan about these kind of situations. I don't know if I'll do it. I mean, I could do it. Somebody told me he's had a baby or something like that. That's it. You know, that's it for me. So it's like I'm not sure if it's true he's had a baby. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't beat him to death. Maybe I don't go crazy and like write all these reports out to all these organizations and just go total crazy. You know what I mean? Thoughts on CGC at this point, says Alex Peterson. CGC is a good company in my opinion. They're part of NGC. They're not going anywhere. They're PSA's biggest competitor. They get the second most number of cards graded per month, right after PSA. Although it's not very close between the two of them. And you know, if it's underpriced, well, that's a buying opportunity. So if CGC is underpriced, if you see a really underpriced pristine 10, that's a buying opportunity. Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. Here they are, the beautiful Poke Shuffles. Have you guys noticed these have been selling like crazy? As usual, these are $5 shot at a slab of Pokemon. Oh, look at that. I just picked it up. M2 Articuno. $5 shot at a slab. And people are just loving these, I think, because of the re-roll system, where if you don't like the card, you can re-roll it. So sometimes you can start out with 25 bucks. You pull a $50 card, you re-roll it, turns into a $100 card. So people go really nuts about that. They really enjoy it. And we also have the live customs where the chase card is a $400 Rayquaza. Nobody's pulled it yet. Maybe it will be pulled tonight. I don't know. I have another Rayquaza waiting to go in there. So the moment he's pulled, I can just restock him because he appears to be a great trophy card, you know, kind of chase card that people want to go after. We have a lot of slabs on the table. Let's talk about the breaks on the table. We got breaks. Sub up and like the stream chat. Yeah, let me take a minute and go into let me go into all messages. So we've got this lightning break Ditto Metamong. It's kind of a large lightning break, so this is pushing the limits of a lightning break. We have the Manganami. Yes, Manganami is close. We have these two new pack splits. Nobody's in Roaring Skies, but 6 people are in the Rocket pack split. So there's a lot of interest in Team Rocket. I think it's because people realize all of the commons that are graded PSA 10 for old vintage packs, they're all hitting unbelievable prices. So vintage cards in general are just going off. And like, so for example, if you pull the Charmander out of here, I don't remember. He's like 150 to 300. Let's see what he is. He's really expensive. Charmander could very conceivably pop out of there. Charmander, Rocket. Let's see what he goes for. You ready? We're going to sort by cheapest buy now. I'm going to show you what you have a chance for. Now, remember, you could pull much better than Charmander. All right, so Charmander, here's one in the UK. Okay, it's in the UK, $156, but also $28 shipping. So the truth is, that's actually pretty close to 180. And if you consider import fees, it's really closer to 200. That's the truth, because you cannot escape those import fees. I would know. And that after that one Charmander for 200, it jumps substantially up to 300. Okay, so it goes from 200 to 300 within one card. That's a common card in this set. That Charmander, he's a common. There's Squirtle, there's Dratini, Dark Charmeleon, Dark Flareon, Dark Jolteon, Dark Vaporeon. You know, I think the Dark War Turtle is actually pretty cool. I think he goes for a lot of money. So nowadays, even just a common card in these breaks coming out of a fresh pack, even just a common card could be a big deal. But what's best is, hey, there's a Team Rocket pack. It could even be heavy as well. So there could be a holographic card waiting in here. Maybe Dark Charizard. Maybe we pull the no rarity Dragonite or the no holo Dragonite. Although that seems to be impossible to pull because it's been years and nobody has pulled another one of those. But hey, it would be pretty insane if we pulled another one. So vintage. It's just a great proposition now because those common cards are reaching new prices that they weren't at before. That's new. And I think that you'll see a shift in price on some of those vintage packs as a result of the increased demand because of the increased potential when you are doing your pulling. Kolek, hey, it's Kol Kokoshki member for 64 months. How long is that? 12 times 5. Look at that, guys. 12 times 5 would be 60. So he's been a member for over 5 years. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's a long time. Hey, mister, what do you think of tag? Are they reliable and card grades worth equal to PSA or CGC? Also, grading is easy to get a 10 with tag. You know, I noticed when I was looking over my YouTube videos that one of my more watched videos, it wasn't even well made. One of my more watched videos was tag grading, not tag grading, GMA grading review. Got a whole bunch of views. It actually made some decent money. And I told myself I need to make another long form video of this type. So I'm thinking about one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to start making like reviews of all the grading companies as content because nobody loves grading cards more than I do. The moment I got back into Pokemon 7 years ago, it was all about grading cards for me. I didn't really care about anything else, just graded cards. And that has worked out tremendously. So you're asking the golden question. You're asking, what's my analysis on tag grading? I'll just give you the really shorthand topic on it. We use a lot of tag. I have a middleman contract with them. I actually have a contract to do middleman grading with them. They give me a slightly better price, and they tell us that they try to do our orders first. In exchange, I do a lot of grading with them, and as a YouTuber, I like to give them a lot of praise because they're nice to me for that. So I've got nothing against them. I think that Tag's got the grader review, which is a pretty distinctive thing, but they also have one of the clearest slabs in the business, right? So their slab's kind of similar to CGC, but without the sticker in there, and so that sort of neutral, transparent holder, I think, has been an effective selling point for Tag. And we're seeing some of the vintage cards with Tag grading on it, like you might have just seen it. It was the Masaki Gengar. He sold for like 100K and he was in a Tag slab. So I think Tag's going to be a pretty good competitor, just like CGC is a pretty good competitor to PSA. And I don't really have a problem with them. They're not perfect. They do mistakes every now and then. Like I've got a Perugly that has a mistake. I have a Star Wars card that got encapsulated backwards, and oh yeah, and a recent Typhlosion that got messed up. But the truth is, all grading companies basically do that. I'm pretty used to it actually. So when it happens, it's not a surprise. Look at this one. Oops. But yeah, I would say they're pretty solid. They're pretty competitive right now. They just raised their prices though. So price wise, CGC is the competitive one. Price wise, CGC is kicking butt price wise. And I wouldn't mind having some kind of contract with CGC if they ever wanted me to. We are. All right. All right. But I can tell you the contract I have with Tags got me over here grading with them a lot. So it's very effective that way. We are. All right. Look at all that, man. Nobody's jumped into the Gengar Mimikyu. We'll keep him up here for perhaps another day before we pull him back down. Bro, what was that, Mister? How much for the from DRI for what the YP from DRI? Hello, everyone. Plus a tag slab sold for 100K. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The Masaki Gengar. Let's see. Went to a new card shop here in town and didn't see any tag. Something I've learned is that everyone is greedy, and if someone sees a possibility, they will take it instead of being honest and let me buy that. Yeah, well, yeah, everyone is kind of greedy. Some people more than others. I mean, I'm greedy. I want to get paid. I want to have a retirement account. I want to be able to afford stuff. So we're all greedy. We all wish we had more money. The question is, how do you negotiate to get more money for what you're doing without pissing people off? Now, that's a whole lot different from what he did. The Japanese vendor, he scammed me. That's where he owed me product and he said, I'm not going to give it to you. So that's it's actually illegal. He's not allowed to do that in Japan. Japan does not allow that. It's in their law that you're not allowed to do that. So the question is, do I want to open up a police case? Do I want to try to take him to like I guess a lawsuit or something like that in Japan? I don't know. Maybe I just let it slide. In the end, I'm actually doing pretty well in life. I think that's part of the reason. Like for example, this card over here, he just sold for 95,000, and this card over here also just sold for 95,000. So I don't know. Maybe I just get back to work. All the time I could spend fighting that guy, I could just spend being live with you guys, talking and hyping up some cards and doing some card sales. And so I don't know. Maybe it's just not worth my time. Lugia and Charizard. Aren't those beautiful? I'm so happy I own those. I guess these e-reader cards are doing not so bad. E-reader. Excuse me. All right. I want a yacht and I hate peasants. Small claims court. Yeah, they have that in Japan, but you have to hire like a Japanese lawyer to take care of your business over there. Welcome, guys, to the late night stream. It is Tuesday, one of the slower days of the week. Let's see what we have in the queue. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Well, it's been a nice stream. See you all. All right, how about this? Let's check the website. Just a slow week, huh? Just a slow Tuesday, I should say. I told you guys I felt like Tuesday would be a little bit slow because the daytime stream was a little bit slow. So I had a feeling it might be this way. What would you guys like me to do? You want me to sing? You want me to dance? La da da da, la da da da. Let's go ahead and open some of these. We're pricing up slabs for you guys while we wait for the first order to pop in. Ooh, we've got the netball. Ooh, the netball. Ready? Choppa Boppa. What's up, Choppa Boppa? It's a perfect night to place a first time order if you've always thought about it, but you've never done it. Love you slow time. What? Let me have a sip of my lemon water. I placed an order about 5 minutes ago. Oh, really? Wait, maybe it's just not showing up. Oh, wait. Here we have a Coca Koshke order. Oh, let me hit refresh on this. Maybe there are orders. I'm sorry, guys. We are. If I go live and there's no orders, I go, I'm just going to hop off. I'm going to go play. One spot in the Tyranitar. One spot in the Tyranitar sublist, of course. Yes. Yes, very good. That's over here. Maybe we get a big giveaway going for the people who are actually hanging out with us. Mega Tyranitar. California's AB262 dubbed the Stop Nick Shirley Act. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Did you guys hear about that? In California, they're trying to pass a law that says you can't do individual like investigation on businesses or something. And they're saying the only reason they're passing that law is to make sure that these fake companies that are scamming the government for millions of dollars can just keep doing that and not be caught by investigative journalists like Nick Shirley. 2 spots left here on the Mega Tyranitar sublist, and then spot number 2 is done for the Mega Tyranitar. Mr. The Backwards, Ethan's Typhlosion from DRI. How much is that? I don't really plan on selling that. Don't really plan on selling that one. I was gonna send it back into them and just maybe tell them that it got messed up or something. I don't know. Can they do that? People have said it's unconstitutional for them to do that. So I don't know. A lot of people are very outraged by it, though. You know, stopping fraud is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. It's an issue that both the Democrats and Republicans, good faithed ones, are repulsed by. You know, Democrats look at it and say, hey, wait a second, that money was supposed to be for my family, not this guy who owns like a Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? Like they always have like these fancy cars, the people who are doing these scams. We are, ooh, netball. It's crazy. They always defraud the government of like millions of dollars. It's not like, oh, they stole 50,000 from the government. It's not like that. Like a livable, oh, 50,000, you can live off that. It's always like 2, 3, 4, $5 million. And then they've got like these big fancy cars, like these cars you shouldn't be able to afford. And it's so serious. And so this is not like strictly a Republican issue or strictly Democrat issue. It's just something that has to stop. Like that, obviously, that can't go on. But it looks very bad, you know, because ultimately it allows the federal government to investigate what happens, and they might discover that there's political connections to these issues, and they might discover that some of the states are stealing quite a lot of money from the other states doing that. Right? Because if the money's coming from the federal government, well, the federal government's money is everybody's money. So it's the shared money. Wow. So this card is really nice. We're going to offer him for 65. It's quite bad. Ooh. So yeah, when people heard about that, they got pretty upset about it. And I wonder what happens next. What about you guys? You should save it. It looks funny. Ilhan Omar for president. Oh, yeah? Hell yeah, bro. I will have to buy something soon. I'm always in here and always want to get something, but my money is my weakness right now. Hey, man, go get that high paying job. We encourage people all the time to improve their lives and get a higher paying job. Your collection is really just a reflection of your income. So go get it, man. Go get rich. Yeah, go invest in yourself. Go learn a new skill, a new trade. Go meet people. Go network. Get a certification in something, or just apply for jobs. You don't have to have a certification to be a good salesman. Go apply to be a salesman. Sales jobs are really cool because very often sales jobs don't have a cap on how much you can learn or how much you can earn. It's just about How much can you sell? Lie on the resume. Don't lie. Ooh, you guys seen these? These are super cool. Hopefully I don't get cooked when the ditto goes off. The ditto. Oh. Look at this, guys. Have you seen this? Check this out. Check this out. Hold on, let me do this. Ooh, see that? That is an etched card from the 1990s. And what this really is this is Star Wars Galaxy 1, the very first Star Wars Galaxy series by Topps. And it just has these really amazing looking cards in it. Too bad about it grading 8 instead of 9. But you can see it has a pretty big bump down here. So I think the 8 is justified. Real nice looking though, don't you think? And then here's Leia. I'm thinking maybe these might be worth around 40. So Leia has like a crunch right there. So 8's probably appropriate. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? These are so old. 1993. I would have been 4 years old. So that means it's 33 years old. These cards are 33 years old. They're quite old, everybody. What do you think of them? I don't know what to price them at because I don't want to go research them. I feel like I'm going to have trouble finding them. I'm just going to ask 40 bucks. I think they're very pretty. I think they would make a fun gym break. Anyone want me to set this up as a gym break? Just let me know. We'll make it $20 per person and get it going. Before cell phones. Yeah, before cell phones. Exactly. It's a long time ago. Who's the next person in the queue? We've got an order from Joseph Smith, one Pokey Shuffle. He's got the heart eyes emoji. All right, the Pokey Shuffles. We got a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Oh, Prime Ape. He's so prime. He says, you got to drink Prime. One cold one. I'm sorry. Okay, excuse me. We also have an order from our friend Will Sharp, 10 Surging Sparks. Mr. Will, this is the first big order of the night. I like it. Ooh, but you know what? I have to go looking for more Surging Sparks. I didn't have enough in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. Here's my question. When we run out of Surging Sparks, do we restock it? Because I swear it never sells. It never sells. Surging Sparks sells once a month, maybe once every 2 months. Not popular enough. All right, I'm back. Ta-da! I'm getting the new caramel churro sundae. What? Okay, caramel churro. So I do have more Surging Sparks. I have about 36 packs worth, and then we're out. So again, that question is, do I restock them? I don't know. I don't feel like we have to carry every product. What's the cheapest 10s you have in stock? Ooh, very good question. Probably some of these, it's got to be some of these old made cards, I'd say. Well, these are so weird. Why'd they make these booster bundles so weird, bro? Surging Sparks on the come up. Yeah, is it jumping? Ow. Accept them? Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know the price of all the 10s. If it's not going to be like an old maid, the cheapest 10 will probably be like, I don't know, like some common card or something. Okay. Put that there. I like me one. What? What? All right, sorry about that. Will Sharp, just get a couple of these bad boys out. Look at all those Surging Sparks. Oh, yes. Do you have any of those sealed Taruka cards? We did have some Taruka cards. Most of them sold. Might have one or two in Discord still. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the rest of these shall return to the box. Plenty left. Will Sharp with a $100 order. Thanks, Will. All right, Will. Set that there and put this here. Ready? Traded food for vintage cards today. Did you really? That's cool, man. That's funny as hell. There we are. Okay, snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping these. That's a very clever trade, because I bet some guys, if they enjoy the food, are willing to give you a more favorable trade. There we are. Just to be nice, you know. They're just like, oh, thanks, man. There we are. Here's Surging Sparks. There we go. And snipping this. And snipping these. Traded food for vintage packs. And one more of these. I looked for mushrooms again today while I was walking. Didn't see any, sadly. Nowhere else for me. Saw some people taking some pretty pictures in the fields. Just saw a video of someone trading cards for wings. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Wings are expensive. I tried to buy some chicken wangs, you know, like the real bone-in wings from Pizza the Hut, and they wanted like $2 million for like 4 wings. I think the actual price though was like $2 per wing, and I was like, "What the fuck?" $12 for 6 wings. Actually, I think it was slightly over $2 per wing. That's what really got me. I was like, "This is more than $2 per bite now," and you just know those Pizza Hut wings are going to be the rattiest, saddest little wings you've ever eaten. Pizza places ever charged like crazy. Yeah. You can ask them to cook the wings twice, extra quickly. Ayo, his vids are staged. He's out here by me. I know who you're talking about. What? All right. His videos are staged. Oh man, I hate to hear that. It's Turkey Lurkey. I don't have a Pizza the Hut. It is sad. I'm sorry. Here's Brilliant Blender. Seen an old dude pay for his dental procedure with a base set, unlimited box, and some other stuff. Really? So far, one cast form out of these packs. One cast form. Here's a Zelf. Here's Cerulege. Look at that Cerulege. All right. Here's Quackable Palkia. And here's Magneton Vibrava. Look at that Vibrava. Whoa. And Delmai's Fooey Coco. Look at that Fooey. All right, Will Sharp, you do pick up 2 ARs. That's supposed to be a good thing. But your ARs in particular were not good. They were the stanky ones. You needed Latios. You got Vibrava instead. Darn. How are they looking? The centering's not looking bad, though. Those packs might be good with the centering looking so nice. Yeah, that centering matters. All right, Mr. Will with the W. Will, I can put you on the giveaway card if you give up your hollows. Looks like it's going to be Tag 9 Halo. The other option, by the way, if you save up some cards, is to put yourself into the trade slab. You guys ever done that? You ever put yourself into the trade slab? Here's Will Sharp. Haha. Will Sharp. You can trade your cards to get into the trade slab. Used to own a shop. What's Hood? I'm trading steel to fix my transmission on my card. You know, what's cool about trading Pokemon cards for stuff instead of real cash is there's no taxable event that occurs. So that's pretty cool. All right, there we go. Ta-da! Let's get a rotation, shall we? lots of cards have just come in from tag grading. So we've been pricing up lots of beautiful cards. And then once we're done pricing up lots of beautiful cards, we return to our usual rotation of the boxes. Here's Sandshrew. Sandshrew, he's kind of cheap. He's a cheap 10. He's 40 bucks. He's a Shinji Kanda Sandshrew. Isn't that cool? All right. PDX, you being for real right now? Da, 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 da. I don't have a Pizza the Hut. You got to have a Pizza the Hut, man. So what's next? What is next? I'm hitting We Flesh on the website. Website is good. Now we have an order from CASHAPP, and it is Mr. Anthony. He says for 2 in the Ditto star spot. Ooh, you're talking about this guy right here? The Ditto Metamong, you mean? He's taking a spot in the Ditto, everybody. All right, this is a very cool card. You know, in order to help this Ditto move, I might change the price here. I'm not allowed to raise the price. I'm allowed to lower the price. Marshall, member for 23 months. Wow, almost 2 years, man. Cool. Yes, I was going to buy all 3 spots, but didn't want to get cooked. All 3 spots. Am I reading that right? Ditto star spot. Now, there's not, so look, it's 41 and 11. Oh, does he think this is 41 and 4? This is 41 and 11. Uh-oh. Maybe he should be aware of that. So we're just about to change this to 41 in 10. Okay, so he has been changed to 41 in 10. Are you aware this is a 41 in 10 break actually? It looked like, oh, law, I'll still take it then. Yes, he's still the same good slab, but he is actually a little bit pricey. Is 1 in 4. Let's see, manga. Oh, wait, he's such a small break. We just put the cards in the back. Yeah, that's better for me. There we go. So I actually just made him 41 and 10. I just improved it. All I really did was I removed the star spot. So that's it. It's good in a certain way. It increases your odds of the Ditto itself. So this is now 3 and 10. That means 7 spots remain. Ditto Metamong was one of the fastest selling cards I graded. That's because people want this Korean exclusive. It's a Korean exclusive. We zoom in. It's got all these cute Dittos in it, see? Including a Pikachu Ditto. I just think that does really well, especially now with Pokopia being so popular. This came out before Pokopia launched. Isn't that interesting? So they already had it in mind, I'm pretty sure. Alejandro Martinez. What's up, man? 1 spot in the Team Rocket pack break. Team Rocket pack break moves forward by 1, everybody. Martinez. Okay. Let's pull this forward and grab the pack split. Here it is. Mister, I bought a sealed Japanese rocket pack off you a couple years ago. Still have it sealed. Would you be interested in buying it back? I could be. Yeah, I could be. Is it graded? Is that how you bought it from me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 8 spots deep on the Team Rocket pack. There's 3 spots remaining. Especially if you want to trade it in for store credit, by the way. If you want to trade it in for some store credit, I'm very open-minded to that. If you want straight up cash, I'm still open-minded, but it'll just depend on how much you want. It's not graded. Okay. Just wondered, because I know I sold some graded rocket packs. We've been talking about the set Brown Dust by Nivel Arena. Why Schwartz just announced a set of their own for pre-order. Should be pretty hot. Ooh. Alejandro says he'll need a new bag when the rocket pack goes off. I'm sure I will discover that. All right, I think that catches us up with all the orders. There's no crazy orders to service at the moment. How's it going, guys? Let's go ahead and get back to pricing slabs then. I wait your Poke orders. Ooh, I like this guy here. Doesn't that look nice? I like that Raikou. He's pretty. Let's go ahead and I think we're going to have to get more sleeves too. That's another thing. We're going to have to get more sleeves. We're going to be talking about brown dust. Brown dust. Winking brown dust. Grab one of these. Okay. Good. So what are you guys' expectations for that new Harry Potter film? Are you guys excited for that? We are. Putting this in here. What are your expectations on the new The Boys final season? Are you excited for that? We are. Ooh. Doing the sea line. RRR. Oh my god, bro. Morning, mister. It's Marius. What's up, Marius? How's it going, man? Marius Larson. We're going to say Raku 030. Oops, I typed in Raikoi. Harry Potter nerds. Raku. This is from Mega Symphonia. Let's type in Mega Symphonia. Mega. Raikou Mega. Well, we have nothing to compare it to. Nothing at all. Although this looks kind of nice. I'm going to keep an eye on that. And let's jump in here. Okay. All right. So this guy last sold on April 2nd for like 52. Let's do 55. So lovely. The loveliest Raikou. Here's Master Ball Vaporeon. Severus Snape. I'm good, just arrived at work. How far along is the Nami? The Nami still has 10 spots left to go. It has not moved today. Moved a bunch yesterday. Vaporeon Master Ball. Okay, let's see. Here it is. All right, so he's not terribly expensive. He's about 40 bucks. Master Ball Vaporeon, everybody. There it is. Good. What's going on this? Aha, I've been outbid. Oh, increase maximum bid. Probably not. Let's go ahead and rotate. Here's Tree Herder, PP Chew. Oh, okay, so that's a 9. Here's Tony Chopper. Okay. Here's this Ninetales, which is really cute. Hypno. And, well, we already have that Tyranitar there. So let's go ahead and take a picture of these gentlemen and take them off the table. Picture time. What are we doing? We're taking a picture and posting it to our Discord server. That's a place you can go and shop for slabs. And in fact, we get a lot of sales from that. There we go. Very nice. Rocket Pack sold for $1,000 yesterday, but now I just see one for $1,500. What would we value it at, Mister? Well, I don't know. What do you want for it? You want the 1,500? I don't know if I'm like in a rush to buy it for 1.5, to tell you the truth. It's a lot of money. Let's see. Did you say you wanted it to be a trade-in, or did you say you wanted it to be cash? Let's see. He's probably talking about it. He said it's not graded. He said he didn't say he didn't say cash. 75% off whatever we would value it at. I guess. I'm not sure what you mean by the 70. You mean like consignment? We are. Manga. Mister doesn't like last sold, so probably 1,500. Yeah, probably 1,500. Gosh, put that there. Well, if something's at a price where I'm a little uncomfortable, like I can take $1,500 and just go buy something else. That's the problem. So if it's just gotten a little too high, that's a good sign for it to slow down as a product. Here's, and that is the sign. 1,200. You know, Mr. Soy Sauce Soprano, that's really something for us to talk about in private, okay? We are. Look at that muck. And let me sleeve this up. I don't want to like haggle live. Look at that muck. Boo. You take food stamps? You know, I looked that up. It's illegal to do that. It's illegal to take food stamps. I don't think I get in trouble. I think you get in trouble if you give me food stamps for like something other than food. But it's a funny question, isn't it? Nobody takes sardines. All right, there we go. Now, these Gengars are pricey. Did you know that? These Gengars right here with the cosmic edge. Look at the cosmic. Didn't that look nice? Ooh, beautiful. I'm going to buy those hands. I don't know. These hands, they're not for free. Let me go get some more sleeves. We just ran out of sleeves, and we still got stuff to price up. So I'll be right back. We need more sleeves. We go through a lot of sleeves. Oh, while I'm standing, let me grab something. All right. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple of these poker cards. Here we are. Put this over here. There we go. How nice are these? So we got a polywhirl. We have a war turtle. Here is a Cedra. And here is a Radondees. All right, those are 4 very serious poker cards. These might be like 15 to 25 bucks each. They're not cheap. They got real expensive over time, depending on which one. Like the War Turtle's probably not a cheap one. Dude. Admiral. All right, so you know I'm the poker card king, since we're just calling ourselves kings these days. Look what we got here for the base. Mew, Zekrom, Gyarados, Kyogre, Beldum, Azumarill, Marill, Rhydon, Seadra, War Turtle. It's War Turtle Red. That's really good. And not that green's terrible, but people pay a little more for the red cards. All right, there you go. I think that is already $160. Look how thin the bag is. I believe that's already $160, everybody. So I believe that binder break's ready to go. And let's start pressing up these slabbies. I saw stores selling Destined Rivals Journey Together Perfect Order here in Waikiki for $11. Plus taxes, huh? There we go. That's not so bad. Only 11, you say? There you go. Yeah, price of Pokemon cards are too damn high. Who wants to open some Pokemon cards? Is there any poker card with Ludicolo, Lombre, and Lotad? Funny you should ask that. We actually have a Ludicolo for 30 bucks, if I recall. We have a Ludicolo, old maid Ludicolo. Where do you guys think he went? You think he's still up on the table? No. So these desirable Gengars, which I've graded a couple of them, obviously, go for 175. They really do. There's, I believe, for the Sapphire and Ruby decks. Yeah, where's my Ludicolo, bro? I want some Ludicolo. You guys need some proof on these Gengars? Let me show you these Gengars. They're pretty cool. Trick or Trade Gengar. Okay, and we're going to mark this by last sold. And sort by ended recently. And here it is. On April 14th, it sold for $185. There it is. Oh, it actually had a strike through. Look at that. That was weird. I didn't see that. Look, that's a strike through. So I wonder if it sold a little bit less than 185. How about this one? This one sold on April 11th for 199. And that one definitely doesn't have a strike through. That's $200 in auction. There you go. Gengar. This guy heading toward $200. We're going to say 185 on these. Okay. All right. Quality. If he's on the table, can you show him? I don't know if he's on the table. You can check for him in the All Slabs channel. And then I don't know if he's on the table. But we can look. I think I'll just stick with buying here because I like Mr. Storage Time. You like my storage time? What does that mean? It means you can keep your cards here for a very long time. For those of you guys who do buy over here, what do you like best about what we do? Do we do anything distinct that you guys really like? This is going to be 25. Okay, 25. Good. Ooh. Wow, really cheap if it grades 9. Look at that. Real cheap if it grades 9. Guess that's how it always goes. Now let's get two prices on these bad boys. We're pricing up slabs. Last time I checked, we had an empty queue. We're having a slow Tuesday. Typical slow Tuesday, man. Oh, Tuesday. Let's grab this. The controversial topics and the slapaways. Oh, yeah, we do a lot of controversial subjects for sure. Here's muck. I'm about to buck. Muck, fossil. Oops, I typed in mole fossil. Oops. Here's a controversial subject. How many girlfriends do you think a married man should have? Let's see. Okay, we'll hit buy it now. Did you guys see that one guy going crazy at the one dude's door? It looks like we're gonna do. Where's a six? Is 36s anywhere? $29. Let's just make it 30. And you knowledge of all these things. I have some knowledge. I've grown wise in my old age. Here's Scyther 3.5. He's pretty cool too. Um, I better look him up. I don't think I need to look him up. I think I'm going to make him 30, but listen, you can't buy him. You can't buy him. Don't try to buy him. He's going to go into the Pokey Shuffle. He's got to go in the Pokey Shuffles. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Into the Pokey Shuffles he goes. The guy that was wearing the Demon Slayer shirt. Yeah, there was the guy who came up to the doorbell and he was just like freaking out. Open the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's so many memes being made of that right now. It's hilarious. Yeah. So I just thinking about it is crazy. Scyther 3.5. Okay. Aloha, you said we could ask to create a gym break. Could we have the Vaporeon Tax 10 into a gym break? Yes, we can. Let's go set it up. All right, putting that back there. Here it is. Yes, you can definitely pick out a card you'd like to see turn into a gym break. You know why? Because if you buy into it, that's half the people needed for the break. So we're halfway done. Okay. Been missing you tonight. Mister was a little busy at work. Golly gee. You're busy at work. You were twerking? There we go. Is that what a Redditor mod is? No, that's like what a Pokemon Discord server mod is like. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Okay, here goes. We're gonna say $20. 1 and 2. Okay, that's ready to go. Miss Beatrice is stepping up and saying, I challenge thee. She's taking it on a $20 challenge with the Vaporeon, most likely. So you can join her for that Vaporeon. I twerk for my money. He worked hard for the money. Bum, 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 bum. So hard, honey, honey. Dun, 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 dun. What a great song. All right. Let's rotate these. Pikachu. Oh, there it is. Marius. Ludicolo right here. We got Ludicolo. Look how cool the back of the card looks. We got him right here, Ludicolo. Do I have anywhere to drink? I had a drink. I should have brought a whole drink in here with me. Probably. I brought in like a half drink. What about this guy? I'm not going to drink this. This has been sitting here for like a day. You got any prune juice? That's right. Dance, dance, dance. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Sending for him right now. Yeah, he's really cheap too. That's really funny, isn't it? He's only $30, so he's quite affordable. Quite affordable. Shallow and pedantic. All right. I suspect that this is Miss Beatrice jumping in to the Vaporeon break. Who's going to join her is the question. Who's going to risk 20? Who wants to lose $20? Howdy, mister. Hey, what's up, Adnat? Beatrice. Ooh, she's got a nice clean card. She's got one win. She's undefeated. Pretty easy to be undefeated when you just have one round under your belt. Okay. Boop. Did you guys like it better when we had those gym badges for the what do you call it? For the gym breaks? You guys remember the gym badges? Who remembers that? Did you guys like those? All right, Miss Beatrice. Aloha. Thank you for setting it up. One spot in the Vaporeon. Thank you for the order. Now, let's grab these. We are actually running out of cards to grade, so we're almost out of things to do. Maybe we'll just start cleaning up. Here's Deoxys. No, that's not. We're not out of things to do. We got a million things to do. Oh, there's also this, guys. So this is Team Rocket's Tyranitar, if you want that as a gym break. Here's Tifa, sometimes referred to as Tufa. Here's Nessa. And here's Magneton 3. And here's Monkey D. Luffy. Badges were the best part. Love me some Ludicolo. All right, let me go ahead and take a picture of these. These will be going to the All Slab channel. Huh, badges. I like them. Take a little picture here. Okay, a little baddie picture. She got her hand on her hips because she's a baddie. What are some controversial subjects? What do you guys like to talk about, huh? Here's Tufa going into the tea box. Here's Nessa and Monkey D. Luffy. All right. I like the scorecard over the badges as it shows how you did over the season, and we can ask you to encapsulate them after. Yeah, exactly. That's what we like about those scorecard. Let's see. Where'd that other? I know there's. Here it is. That guy. Try and get a couple of these consigned slabs together so we take their pictures and bring them down. Here's one. Got a couple of these consigned cards. Don't forget to check the Discord server for consignment cards. Yes, there are cards available that are for sale from other people like Team Rocket Grunt, Albert Austin, and Team Rocket Grunt. All right. And any of these? Okay, good. So let me put these up on the table like that. I'm going to take their picture too. These are going to head off into the consignment box. Consignment. You know, we are supposed to be running a consignment break, aren't we? You guys want a new consignment break? I like the consignment breaks because they're often priced really well. Here we go. Who doesn't want a nice consignment break? Cheap and affordable. It's all about affordability. Oops. Affordability. I'm surprised nobody wants my Sylveon from Terrastal, says Mr. Soy Sauce Soprano. The Korean one, right? People are pretty sharp because they might see that and be like, you know. Here's Mr. Marius. He says, give me that Ludicolo. He's all yours, buddy. Thanks for the order. Marius Larson. Larsoff? Larson. Larsoff? Larson. Thank you so much. All right. Super slow Tuesday. Where's that free slab? Here it is. From now on, from here on out, in the rest of the stream, every order that gets placed, and it can't be like $2. I guess we got to set like a minimum, maybe like 20 bucks. I don't know. Every future order is going to be a free spot on the free slab. Okay. So your order gets you a spot into the giveaway card. It's just a cute card. It's not super expensive, but isn't that nice? If it was something you were going to buy anyways, isn't that nice to be able to get a free spot in a free slab? Here's Mute. Look at the binder break, by the way, looking great. We should probably get the price on these guys right here. So we got Rhydon and War Turtle. Those alone are probably pretty expensive. Literally everything's affordable in a break. Here, let's see. Breaks are a nice way to lose all your money. No, but seriously, somebody pulls it for whatever it is for like $5, $20, $40. It's very nice. Poker Radon. Poker Ride-On Red. We are. So Ride-On's going to be worth. This one's from Japan. It's like $20 with shipping. That one's from the UK. It's more than $20 with shipping. Is there one in the US? $20. So Ride-On's 20. See, I told you these poker cards are not cheap. War Turtle. Okay, Poker War Turtle. Poker War Turtle is $30 in the United States. Oh my God. I think I might have overloaded the binder break just with these two cards. I don't think I can keep doing that. I don't think I can keep putting these in here because they're actually too expensive. Because I can only imagine these are probably about $10 each. So, and this is 30 and this is 20. That's $50. And then you add that to these and it just gets really expensive really fast. So, but let's see. So let's do some math, okay? We're working on the binder break. We're getting it to 160, right? So we got 20 plus 30 plus, let's say $9. $9. The Mew is a $20 card. This guy's 15. This guy's 15. Kyle Gray's 3, not very much. Beldam's 3. I don't know about these two guys. Let's say $10 for both of them. Okay, so they're $5 each. This is some goofy Mario Kart. I'm not going to count them. And then let's say $5 for each of these. So let's say 15. We have a total of $150 now. So we're at $150 for the binder break. We've almost reached 160. Whoa. Whoa, we're getting up there fast, man. And look how thin it is. It's almost nothing. It's so thin. So you can have a lot of value in a small packet of cards. You have to think of the binder break differently. You can't just think of it as big and fat. It can be thin and expensive. Do you think the war is over, mister? What, with Iran? No, no. Actually, what are they saying about the war right now? Let's see. I'll look it up. By the way, if you're a new buyer, we've got this new buyer bonus, Hidden Fates Hollow Eevee and Rapidash from Classic Collection. Place a first-time order. I'd be happy to give those away to you guys. Let's take a quick look, huh? So let me turn my volume down. All right, so all right, let's see what's it saying. We're gonna say Iran war news. I don't think the war's over. Trump hints U.S.-Iran talks could resume. Let's see. Trump says the Iran war is close to over. China says Trump blockade of Iranian ports is dangerous. Yeah. Trump's Hormuz blockade puts China and India in the crosshairs. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over. I think it's going to keep going for a little while. Trump wants to come out and say he's got this big victory and he wants to win his midterm elections. That's what's going on right now. That's his big priority, probably. He probably figures he's got a little bit of time left before people start freaking out and November's coming around and Republicans are getting antsy. But the war has to end in a way that makes him look good, whether it's good or bad or good or bad or bad or good. He has to look good. So he's going to try and get that to happen. Ooh, so there's a nice Gengar. Is Trump actually Jesus now? That's right. He is the Messiah. We were joking about that in the daytime stream. All right, so let's say 25. Was it 25? Did we just have one of these? Hold on, we had one of these in the 9, didn't we? I don't remember. Was it 20? No, it was 25, right? I don't even remember. Here's the Mombrion. What's that 3 all about? What 3? Where? There's a 3? All right, let's grab a this. Umbreon. Who doesn't want an Umbreon, man? Oh, yes. Umbreon time. Okay, so we're pricing this up. Trick or trade Umbreon. Does this still sell for $100? Oh my God, it's at $125. How is that a thing? That is so wild, actually. But let's see. We're gonna check last sold. Ended recently. Ended recently. 108, 109, and then April 1st was 90. Whoa. Hmm. April 1st. That was like 2 weeks ago now. And it's sold twice for 100 now. So I tell you what, we're going to stick to exactly 100. So ours is cheaper than last sold. It's certainly cheaper than buys now. So there's Umbri on. I've sold that card multiple times to PSA itself for $100. Ooh, Pikachu, another great trick or trade card. These trick or trade cards are turning into a desirable set, I suppose, huh? Guess people want this, huh? Didn't you just price the Magneton 3? What's with it? It's $30. What do you mean, what's with it? The Magnet 3. What's that 3 all about? Love you fast time. All right, let's grab this. Here we go. Love me fast time. Wait a second. I didn't agree to that. We got to slow down. Pikachu. Pikachu. Pikachu is $180. Kind of like the Gengar. Let me check sold. I don't know. He ended recently for $152, then $153. Now, this one is the non-cosmic hollow foil version. People don't like that one as much, so it went for a little over 100. Holy, this one went for 250, which doesn't make any sense. And this went for 127. So yes, this card is selling for a lot. Pikachu. Pikachu, 150 it is. Whoa, the trigger trades happen to have been a good choice. So it's just random cards that graded 3. Interesting. Oh, you're asking why did the Magneton grade 3? That's what you're asking. I see what you're saying. He graded 3 because he sucks. I don't know. It's because he sucks. All right, I see an order in the queue. Let's take care of that order real fast. It's for Joey Smith. It's for $9, which means he might be shipping. Joey Smith says, click. Oh, it loaded Larius Mawson. Get the McDonald's Dragon cards and grade them while you can. They're going to go to the moon. They might. It's possible. 1 chunk pack for Joseph Smith. All right, you got it, baby. Here it goes. Ooh, one of these Trump packs. Our Lord and Savior. So you can open a Trump pack for $9 if you've thought about trying to pull a Donald Trump card. He graded 3 because there's 3 Magnemites. That's the reason. Holy mama. What's going on in the background in this picture? That doesn't look right. Here's an A. Here's the cone head. Playboy. 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 All right. No Trump in this pack, Mr. Joseph Smith. Thanks for the order, man. I'm going to go ahead. Since you placed an order, I'm going to put you in the free giveaway, which is what we're doing. If you place an order, we'll get you in the giveaway tonight. Slow night. So you get into the giveaway automatically. Here it is. 7. Joseph Smith. All right. You're in. And look at this guy. We got Metagross and Scolipede. Now, didn't we have a Scolipede already priced? I swear we already had a Scolipede priced. Let me check in here. Maybe we already had a picture of him. Oops, wrong Discord. We're going to go to the All Slabs channel. Let's see. I'm not seeing him. So let's go hunting for him on the table. He might actually be on the table. Guess I graded a couple of these Scalopedes. We got some good cards graded here. They're going to last us for a little while, but we got more stuff coming too, you know. Every month, more stuff coming. I ought to make a video show. Did I price this? I ought to make a video showing all the stuff that we have for sale. I bet you if I stopped and made a full video of all these prices, we get a couple new people in here buying some cards. Now, I don't see him. I don't see the Scolipede. There he is. I found him. Aha. So he's only 50. All right. Scolipede is 50. Grabbing this. And grabbing this. Ooh, what a very slow night, huh? The last 3 I got off you was no rarity, and I figured that's why you graded it just very, very good. Just very odd for you to have a $30 3 sitting there. Not really. I'm grading up some I'm grading up some vintage cards so that there's cheap vintage. That's all the decision was. Skull Ipide. Oh wait, no, Metagross. We already figured out the Scolipede. Metagross from Cyber Judge. Cyber Judge. All right, and we've got. It looks like he's going to be close to 60, but he's going to be 50. Should be like 58. I guess we'll do 55. I'm going to roll down for you guys. We're going to round it down. Keep it a nice even price. Keep it light. Eating some grilled arrows. You're eating arrows? He's eating arrows. He said so. A 3. Dang. All right. What do you think of all that, guys? Are those beautiful or not? Are they beautiful or what? Let's talk about some of the booster packs we have for sale. I have this little baggie over here. So we are waiting on new sets to show up, aren't we? We're waiting for the latest new sets, but we've got Riftbound, we got Magic Turtles, we got Nikkei Precious, Perfect Order, Diagon Alley, Korean Mega Dream. Oh, yes. So this is a fresh case. Just arrived. Mr. JC finished off the other case, and we're in a 100% brand new case of Nikkei First Edition OP15. I believe the English version of that's out now. This didn't sell very well. As a result of that, I have not purchased the English set of OP15. Do you guys think that's the smart move? Here's Naruto and a Gengar. Rawr. I could host a Naruto split. What do you guys think of that? Naruto split? Let's see. Figured you would have better options than that. Well, yeah, I have a lot of cards. But, I'll grade anything vintage just because it's vintage so that we can have a bit of fun. Let's see what's next. So, we're never running out of slabs. We got slabs forever. Okay, you ready? Okay, 1. Yo, good night, guys. You're hopping off for bed. Good night, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Here's Snorlax. Oh, I could work on this guy's shipping. Right. Stu paid for a round of shipping. Here's Spiro. What's tomorrow? It's Wednesday. Okay, here's Spiro. Here's Raichu. Look at that Raichu, man. Doesn't that look nice? He could be like $10. All right. Here's Flareon. Look at that Flareon. Oops. All right. Can we get a TCC sleep stream? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and turn off the Pokemon cards and go do a sleep stream instead. When's the next shipping day? Friday. Friday it would be. Okay, you ready for this? So, Wobbuffet. He's doing a little salute. I hate him. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like his mama. We're doing $16 on Wobbuffet. Real cheap. I don't know if Ivan's watching, but there's a $16 9. And let's get this Raichu next. I know he likes the 9s. Actually, he might like this 9 too. Raichu Evolutions. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, he's not super cheap, so he's about 35. I was wondering if he would be really cheap because he's, a lot of people attempt to grade these and they fail to get 10s. Is your shipping price is going to go up? They'll probably remain the same. Yeah, they don't fluctuate too much. Here's Snorlax. I mean, actually, in the past, it's been a $9 shipping for a long time. And so if you think about it, when we first started $9 shipping, it was probably considered kind of expensive. But as time has gone by, shipping has gotten more and more expensive. So this is old maid Snorlax. Ooh. And he is going to be, we're going to set him for $50. Can you do a close up on the 3 label? No. Here we are. 50. He's a $30 fossil magneton. Now here is Spiro. What do we got here? Here's Spiro going for. Let's see. He's a jungle card, Spiro 9. And he's Japanese. Ooh. Let's see. We're going to lower that. And lower that. So this guy shall be $55. 55? That's still really expensive. What the hell? I'm telling you, these vintage cards, man. Didn't mean to ask too much. There we go. You're all good, man. And here's Vaporeon and Flareon. Now, this is interesting. These are the actual stamp cards. See, these are the stamps. They're quite a bit more rare than the Master Balls. So those are like considered hits in Gem 2. Gem 2, if you're going to collect the hollows, you might as well collect them as the stamps. Let's look them up. How do we look these up? We're going to say PZ 10, Gem 2. Actually, I don't think we need to say Gem 2. We just need to say Gem. And then Flareon. Stamped reverse hollow, huh? Let's say the 0412. Let's see what happens when I say 0412. Nothing, huh? I see we just received an order. We're going to be picking that up in a second here, guys. Ah, here he is. Wow, not expensive. Cheap, actually. Very cheap. You're going to like the price on it. So that's Flareon. And now let's try Vaporeon. Maybe the Master Balls are more popular. Oh, but the Vaporeon's not cheap. Oh, wait, hold on. I got sorted by cheapest. So the Vaporeon is more expensive. Let me check that Flareon one more time. Am I going nuts? Flareon. All right, Gem 2 Flareon. No, the Flareon's just cheaper for some reason. All right, here goes. These are cool. I like these a lot. I like those. By the way, we have a Beatrice Monis gym challenge just awaiting to go off. I don't know if you guys caught that, but it's this one right here for this Vaporeon. So she's going off after that Vaporeon. And we also have this Vaporeon. I think I would do 54 on this. And then this guy is going to be 32. All right, there we go. And the Flareon's weirdly affordable. I don't know why he's so cheap. Maybe somebody just really wants to get rid of theirs. That's a price that maybe I expect more. All right, cool, man. What was your favorite evolution as a kid, mister? I didn't really have one, to tell you the truth. I just did not care as much for Eevee. I was not an Eevee simp. I did like Umbreon, though. I remember Umbreon kicking my ass in the Elite Four, and so I had to learn Umbreon. Jose Trevino says 10 Pokey Shuffles. You got it, Jose Trevino. All right. May thy knife chip and shatter, Mr. Jose Trevino. We did some new sound effects. I missed the sound effects. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Oops. Oh, Cherry. Oh, Togekiss. Oh, Articuno. Wow! Well, look at this. It was the box is loaded. It's fat. You guys were all sitting on the sidelines. Look at this guy. He's about to pull home some pretty good pulls here. I recognize some of this. He did quite good. He did quite well. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna pull all your cards together. 010 Cherry is $60 by himself. The Togekiss is 25, and the Birds is 50. So he spent 50. He pulled $135 out. Jose Trevino, what can I do for you with these, Jose Trevino? Do we re-roll them? Do we keep them? What are you thinking? He did give the kid from Cutter his free pack in the daytime stream. Yeah. That kid was he was really persistent. I'll keep them all. Look at you. You're just like, I'm not risking that re-roll. I'll just take all of them. All right, you got it. Trevi. No. Okay. No. I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered. I'm not gay no more. I think we have that sound effect. Back in the day, you guys could pay a small fee using Streamlabs and activate a sound effect. And so we had like a whole list of sound effects you could activate. Let's find the I'm not gay no more. Let's see. It should be, how do I search all? I haven't done this in a while. Maybe just desktop. I'm not gay no more. Uh, what the hell? Let's try it like this. I'm not gay. It just shows me all my images. I am. Maybe I should type in I'm delivered. I'm delivered. Let me look up sound effects. No. Let me look up here it is. Oh, there was a bunch of underscores. So it wasn't finding it. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. All right, that was fun. All right, I enjoyed that. Jose Trevino, thank you so much. Also, because we're having a slow night, you're going in here. How do you like that? You might get another slab on top of all the other ones. Are those birds worth more now? Oh, they're pricey. They're pricey, man. Are you doing late night streams again? Thought those were canceled. Much greetings from Germany, Berlin. How's Berlin doing? All right, let's see. We're trying an approach where we do a little bit of late night, but not too much. So we're doing kind of a mixed approach where there's a little bit of late night, but it doesn't last to the morning. That's what we're currently doing. We're seeing how it works. Okay. We're hitting refresh. I'm always curious about the politics in Germany, in Deutschland. This plus store credit for the Metagross, says Mr. Andre. Yes, sir, Mr. Andre. Buy Fuji 2, Stew. Sell TRR's Latios. Oh, I forgot to do that. We need to do that. Mr. Andre, you say use some store credit, huh? Did you not already do that? Let's see, store credit. Every building looks the same in Berlin. Hey! Let's see. You don't talk about Berlin without putting some respect on its name. Dooby dooby doo. Oh, aha! You do have a a credit card. It's way in the back. It is. I found it. It was an older one. All right. How to find all of our sound effects. We had a lot of funny sound effects. Now he wants the Metagross, right? Here it is. Great card. Beautiful. I live very central in Berlin. It's always chaotic and much here. I'm trying to move to Netherlands with my girl. With your Fräulein? I don't remember the word. Here's Andre Olivier. Fräulein? I don't remember the word. Olivier. There we go. Ooh. With D Frau. The Netherlands has weed, says Cornrows. That used to be cool. It's not as cool anymore because everyone has weed in the U.S. Not every state has weed, actually. Which states don't have weed? Miss Beatrice Moniz, she's waiting for a challenger, $20 to challenge Miss Beatrice for this Vaporeon. Must be over the age of 15 to participate. Here's Andre Olivier. Very good. We have weed too. It's illegal here in Germany since 2 years. It's illegal? Weed's not legal in Germany. I know it's not legal in Asia, man. Asia, they're tough, man. They're little toughies out there. They got tough little rules. We'll throw this away. All the red states don't have weed. Well, that's not true. I'm living in Missouri. We're a super red state, and we have weed. There's like a weed dispensary every two streets, man. They just took this dentist office that's been sitting vacant. It's been on the market. They just bought it, rebuilt it, and now it's a weed dispensary. They did that in like the span of 3 months, man. They're like, yeah, weed. Let's see. I live in central Berlin. It's very chaotic and much here. I'm trying to move to Netherlands. All right, let's rotate this. Yeah, I would move to Netherlands if I was you. I think Netherlands got its stuff together. Ooh, did you guys catch this? This is a really good one. Reverse hollow Kyogre. The image doesn't capture that, but it's true. It's reverse. That makes it a hit. It's a hit. It's a rare one. Wow. And the Mimikyu 110. I'm telling you, those trick or trade cards got really expensive. All right, let's go ahead and take a picture. Free me. If you want to go into the free slab, we are automatically putting people into the free slab as long as they place a minimum like $20 order tonight. So we are doing that. You're automatically going in. And we're doing that because it's a little bit slow tonight. It's a little bit of a slow Tuesday. Not to be confused with a slow Monday or a slow Wednesday. This is going to go in the A box. This is PKK. This case can go over here as well. This can go in the M box. And this can go in the P box. The box with the P. Jose Trevino's back. He says, where do you work? I'm Waikiki. Oh, in Waikiki. He says, Vaporeon battle. Oh, Miss Beatrice, are you watching? Jose Trevino's taking you on. Here goes, guys. Get ready for the epic battle. So you guys can choose a slab that you see on the table that you want and turn it into a battle if you prefer. That is an option. So just point and tell me which one you want to do a battle in. All right, we need Jose Trevino's card. Ah, you've had one loss. Beatrice has had one win. Let's see where it lands. Good luck. Oh, we're busy tonight. We're moving $40 slabs. It's me, Lucas. Lucas is here. Oh my gosh, Lucas, we were waiting all night for you. We were just asking. Weren't we asking each other, where is Lucas? Okay, ready? Now, Beatrice, if you win this, don't get the greedy eyes. It's dangerous. Okay. All right. I'm moving to Hawaii. If I move to a high tax state, I'm moving to Hawaii. I'll be on a tropical island, on a tropical island. Oops. Get back up here. There we go. All right. Good luck. Boop. Ooh, Nidoran's going to be a tough pull of 60 HP. There are things in the deck that can still lose to Nidoran. Oh, like this Psyduck, which almost lost, but he is actually 70 HP. All right, first round, Jose Trevino. Now, oh, Zekrom's good. Strong card. Oh, no, switch. He's got a switch. He's going to use it on your Zekrom. But not yet. It doesn't matter. He doesn't even use the switch. He's got the best card in the box, Charizard. Jaded donated the Charizard, everybody. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? All right, Miss Beatrice. I'm sorry. This round will go to Jose Trevino. All right. Not on the Vaporeon. Dang it, dude. Listen, if it was a Rattata, that's one thing, but Vaporeon. So now you guys even out. He's got a win and a loss. You've got a win and a loss. Okay. It was no good, Beatrice. The minute he pulled that Charizard, because you know what could have happened. He could have pulled the ice cream cone, and then even if he did switch your card out, might not help him. But he pulled out Charizard. I think it's the technical strongest card in the deck. Here you go, Mr. Jose. Okay. Boop. That is a gym break. It's a 1 and 2 break. You can choose a card to turn it into a gym break. You can just point to the one you want and be like, I want that one. We can actually turn booster packs into gym breaks. Did you know that? So you can pick out like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tops Naruto. Just let me know that you want to jump into a break on one of those. Was there a Ditto in the deck? Yes, there is a Ditto in the deck. Here's Trade Federation's Mysterious Conspiracy. This never sells. I always have to post this to like eBay. So like it's on the table, but I know it's not going to sell. No one's going to buy it. Here's War Turtle for like a surprisingly high $40. It just seems too high. And then here's a Sand Slash for 40. And here is Scalipede, Scoliosis Pede. The first custom packs in my TCG is Fossil Finds. Let's see, not to be confused with Charizard. Yes, Charizard. So now we have an empty queue. What a slow night, man. Let me go ahead and start working on what remains. So, do we have anything that remains? We got these slabs here. What's going on with these slabs? That appears to be a Tyranitar. Let's get him repriced. He's got some dots on him. That means he was priced a while back. Wait, is this someone's Tyranitar? Is that why? No? Okay. Just making sure. Tyranitar 079. What are you doing over here, Taiwanese tall? All right. So the cheapest one, $55 now. He's a little more expensive. It hasn't changed very much. There's an actual real person named Charles Zard. Oh my God. That's why if I have a boy, I should name my son Charles. And then it can be something like that, like Zard. All right, so there is a lovely Tyranitar. Here is a Sylveon from Pokemon Go. That looks correct. What's up with this? Oh, trades. It was a Nidoqueen trade slab. Okay. What do I want to do with this? I guess I'll put it up here for 50 or something. Let's grab this. Blech. I lost many times in gym battles because of your Clam Pearl Oscar. All right. So it's 50 and 45. Cool, man. Lizardon. Kind of like Elizabeth. All right. Ho ho. Hee hee. Remember when the Rayquaza was a lightning break and people didn't want it? They're like, nah. God damn, dude. It's like one of the coolest lightning breaks I ever hosted, and it didn't move. So just how it is. Sometimes people are like, they're not sure if they want something. They go, maybe. Pikachu. This is the pristine Pikachu. I guess he was originally a break. Let's put him back over here now. That's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Best of XY Rayquaza. All right, so he can go back down now. He's ready to go back down. And what do we have here? We got some more cards coming up. Oh, we have an order from Joseph Smith. Mr. Joseph. What do you got going on, Mr. Joseph? Charizard's Japanese name is Lizardon. You guys are the entertainment. If you guys want to have some fun, send it an order. If you want some cheap packs, open some Korean packs. One more Poke Shuffles for your mans. You got it. One more Poke Shuffle. Yo, you open packs, says Chris. Yes, sir. Good luck, Joseph. Just a Metacam pants this time. Just a Metacam pants. I'm sorry. Imagine McDonald's made a Snorlax burger. Snorlax burger. What? Joseph Smith, thank you so much for keeping us busy tonight. It's a slow night for sure, guys. The night's not over, though. It's not over. Here is a Duraludon 6.5. He's so cheap, he would make an excellent giveaway. He's giveaway fodder. What do we have here? We've got, Houndoom 9. Bummer. Oh, yeah, where is the shop? Says Chris. Hey, what's up, Chris? Well, it's supposed to be pinned, actually. Did we not pin the menu? Oh, my gosh. Hold on, give me a second. Let's pin the menu. It looks like we never pinned it and no one even mentioned it. Hold on, give me a second here, Chris. I'm setting it up for you. Boop. All right, so there it is. You can click on that link. We also have it in the description, so people will probably just go into the description. So, like in the description, you can just go there and pay direct with PayPal. It's very easy. So, multiple options. All right, here's Rocket's Houndoom. Ooh. Speaking of which, it looks like we have a little Victor order. Hey, Mr. Aovic, thanks, man. Yep. Freaking Tuesdays, bro. I'm gonna take Tuesday off, man. Would that be interesting if I had like this thing called like a work-life balance? That'd be cool. What if I had 2 days off a week? Wouldn't that be like insane? Is that kind of a bigger order? Hold on, wait a second. Oh, that's a bigger order for Mr. Victor. Hey. So he wants 5 of the Inferno packs, 5 of the Lost Abyss packs. That's interesting because I can pull the Giratina. And then 2 of the Tops Naruto's. You got it, man. So Tops Naruto. Mr. Victor's just spreading the love tonight. Can you feel? All right, so I'm gonna put you in here. How's life been going, Mr. Aovic? You been having some success? There we go. So that's up to 10. And now let's grab the other packs for you. So Inferno X and Lost Abyss. You guys ever think about those Korean packs? If you're ever wanting to just have a bit of fun, but not a lot of commitment, they're pretty cheap. Let's see. You gotta move this here. Looking for them. Aha. Blastoise, Water, Venusaur. I'm doing okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We had a guy yesterday who tried to place a really big order, a $700 order, and it like didn't go through. It failed. I was like, no. I was hoping he would retry, but he tried to place the order through the website, and I guess it just didn't work. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, you don't have to use the website, but he didn't retry. Actually, he wasn't talking in chat either. I couldn't tell if he was talking in chat. There, here we are. He wanted to open a whole box of One Piece OP13 English Blastoise Sprite instead of water. If it was McDonald's Sprite, that could be a Blastoise water cannon move because it would knock the opponent out. Okay, snipping this. Okay. And snipping one of these. And snipping one of these. There we go. Shiblinks. I have a confession to make, guys. I went to Mickey D's today. Went to the drive-thru after my little walk there. And I was just buying a little hamburger, nothing crazy. What is up with McDonald's cashiers being like the prettiest women on earth? Did you guys notice that? I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I've noticed there's a pattern. Very nice. Maybe it's just the girls out here in Lake of the Ozarks. I don't know. But man, dude, they have like some movie star up that you're just supposed to find like super attractive or something, like Zendaya or something. She's from Dune, right? She's the actress from Dune. And she looks like a pre-pubescent like Brazilian boy or something like that. I don't know how to describe it. Zendaya, I'm told, is like really pretty, but I never feel that way. Then I go to just some, McDonald's or something for like, I don't know, like a snack, like a hamburger, and like the prettiest girl in the whole world will pop out of that little glass window. We are. I'll need your credit card. All right, and whoa, Sharpedo. I assure you, it's just at Lake of the Ozarks. There you go. Whoa. Very nice. I will never eat at McDonald's. Here we are. I'm too good for McDonald's. All right. Nothing crazy popping out of the Korean packs, actually. And I will go ahead and steal these, I think. Yes, I'll go ahead and steal these for the Poke Shuffles for when we need them. You'll never eat McDonald's. Why do you hate it so much? I'm not a big fan, actually. We don't eat there very often. Let's see. Ooh, oh my God. He pulled a 4 out of 5. Kisami Hoshigaki. I don't know how to say this guy's name. The prettiest girls work at Temu Sweatshop. We just got a bunch of hood boogers. What? 4-5. Look at that. Wow, man. Very good. It'll be like some blue-eyed blonde or redhead working the cashier for McDonald's virtually every single time. Actually, there's a Dairy Queen out here, and the Dairy Queen is ran like exclusively by girls. The entire team is girls. And it's the same deal. It's like, what the? Yeah. Kido Maru. Oh, great pull. I think it's a great pull too. He got a 4 out of 5, man. That's why these Topps cards have always done pretty good for us. It's because the Naruto's Topps cards here, they were not printed that much. And so the only numbers they hand out are all low numbers. Are the boys at your McDonald's cute? Are you wondering? I'll send you pictures, okay? Here's another. Oh my gosh, Asuma Sarutobi, 3 out of 5, and he's having a little smoke. All right, so you got good pulls where it counted. You got good pulls in the Narutos. I'm gonna be the 5th Hokage. Believe it. All right, so Aovic's very happy because he was probably wondering if he would have like a 50-50 kind of pull rate here, but in fact, he had a 100% holographic low numbered pull rate. Wow. Yeah, these are good. Topps Naruto. Give him a try, guys. Here's all of these, of course. Like this guy, Sasuke. God, the pink-haired girl was so annoying. She was always crying over this guy. Like, do they like hook up or something later? Like, do they become boyfriend girlfriend? I presume. Haku and Tobimaru. Speaking of smokes, time for a smoke. We are. Time for a little puffy wuffy, huh? Time for a little smoky wokey. Ooh. All right, thank you, Mr. Aovic. And he says Aovic bag. Is it actually an Aovic bag? Let's see. Or is it a Victor Cardenas bag? Oh, here it is, Aovic. Now, I feel like we should have you under Victor because let me see. Well, the V box isn't that empty. Let me see. Victor Copico, Victor. Yeah, I feel like we should have you over there. I don't know if it matters right now. I'll figure it out later. You're like a variable. Like we could put you in either box. I took a good dab before the order. Oh my god, bro. All right, there it is. Good, 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 good. Look at those nines, the lovely nines. Snorlax, Ghastly, Taiwanito, Snorlax, and really expensive Gengar. Just really expensive. I just had 2 peanut butters and jellies. Oh no, bro. He's going to have the farts for days. Here's an order from Tyler Franson. He says 2 of the Spirit Forge and 1 more Spirit Forge. You get that. You also get to go into the giveaway. It's a little bit of a slow night, so anyone placing an order is going into the giveaway. Oh, it's raining. I was like, what's that noise? Dude, it started raining real hard all of a sudden. There we go. There it goes. Now, Spirit Forge. Let's go grab that. Maybe over here. How do you guys feel about these League of Legend cards? Do you like them? Oh, are you fans? Did you check out the Epoch cards? No. No, I did not. There we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I think they are cool. Do you? I should go get some. All right. Look at that. Beautiful. Good luck, Tyler. Okay. Man, when am I getting those, when am I getting that Final Fantasy restock? I'm kind of annoyed. I feel like I've been waiting a while for that Final Fantasy restock to come in. What's the new Mega Break? Yes, if you didn't know, it's about to go off. It's Mega Tyranitar. There's 2 spots left. And where are we hiding him? Here it is. Shining Tyranitar CGC 10. There it goes. Okay, you ready? I might be a Tyranitar fan. We've got Hex Drinker, Assembly Rig, Trove Golem. Ooh, Trove Golem. Vex Card Sharp and Body Rune. Okay. And then you also pull Buru Captain, Spirit Wheel, Mechanized Menace. There we have it. Tyler Franson. Thanks, man. Oh, man, the rain, dude. I can hear it. It's pouring. What if we get lightning? All right, there we go. And here we are. Very good. That's for Tyler with the TY. Tyler Davis. Tyler Franson. Whoa, that's a fat little bag, Tyler. Looks like it expires soon. We're in what, 426? You either got to ship it or you got to renew it. One or the other, okay? Ship it or renew it. There we go. I recommend one of those two. When was your first stream? Yesterday. You were there for it. You saw it. Ooh, look at that Mega Tyranitar. Thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate it, man. Tyler, if you need any help with the shipping, I don't know if you've shipped before. You probably have, but it's $9 to ship in the USA. And you contact me at TheCardconomist@gmail.com to give me your address. Now, if you're on the website, it's very easy to do it from there. The website just gives it to me. Same with PayPal. But you were a Venmo, so I'm just telling you that. Now, over here we have Miss Beatrice. She says, can I get the Tag Houndoom slab? Yes, he's so nice looking. Here it is, Miss Beatrice. Okay. Oh. Okay, okay. Did we put you in here? We got to put you in here, don't we? Oops. Say Beatrice. Okay. Where's 6? I can't believe 6 is sleeping. 6 can't be missing. Where's 6? And now we are all caught up. No orders in the queue. If you're a first-time buyer, check out the website or the description of the live stream on how to order. Place an order. Give us some fun. While you guys think about that, I'm still pricing up slabs. No way that Shining Tyranitar is worth less than 8K right now. Do you think he's underpriced? If you think he's underpriced, you should buy a spot in the Mega Break. So here we have another Haxorus. Ah, very interesting. Okay. I'm kind of keeping these Haxoruses and Houndooms to the side as, high quality slabs to go into the Poke Shuffle. I guess we got a David Velez order. It's kind of a larger order too, David Velez. Give me a second here, David. Mr. David, you shouldn't have. He says, Gengar Rare Candy Spot. Ooh. The Gengar takes on its first customer. David Velez. Thank you, David. Okay. Team Rocket Pack Split and Sub Tyranitar Spot. He's going into 3 breaks. That's risky. Here goes. All right, David Velez, there's your Tyranitar spot. 1 spot remains for the Mega Tyranitar sublist. That's sublist number 2. Now he wants a spot in the Gengar Rare Candy, but also the Team Rocket Booster Pack. All right. Here you go, Mr. David. We have so much good stuff. It's too much. It's my birthday. Why not take a shot? Happy birthday to you. You're 102. Here we go. All right. So here's this. Your birthday. What'd you do for your birthday? Anything interesting? I believe we're starting a new bag, aren't we? Oh, no, here it is. Here's the rare candy bag. It has begun. The Gengar break. Clicks forward by 1. Here it is. Goes. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mickey Mouse hasn't moved. Here's the trade break. Maybe you don't want to buy anything tonight, but you got some junk cards. And what you can do with your junk cards is trade them toward this cute little Gyarados. He's junk. You've got junk. I've got junk. Let's trade it. Now, take a look at that. Ooh. This guy's 7 spots left. This guy's got 19 spots left. This guy's got 10 spots left. There's 11. No one's in it yet. Notice the buy-in for the Mickey Mouse, though, is only 20 bucks. So he doesn't cost as much to get into. The Gyarados is $5. You can buy in or trade in. All right. Wait, we shouldn't put those there. They should be like in the middle or something. And then we got these guys here, right? So this has 2 spots left. Team Rocket Booster Pack, 2 spots left. Thanks, man. No problem, Mr. David. Very close to the end of the Team Rocket Booster. Who's watching? Who's never placed an order? Who's going to jump in there for the first time? We want to see that finish tonight. Scalipede, and there's the Netball, and there's Ditto. I really like Ditto. I actually think Ditto's pretty good collectible right now. I bought a new Ditto. Did you guys see it? All right, let's take a picture of the All Slabs channel. Click. We're taking a picture. Shh. I don't think that Mew should go in, actually. He's kind of expensive. All right, we'll do that. Oh, man, this card's really cool, too, actually. Let's just take a picture. We can't just hold on to these cards. We got to sell them. They got to sell. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boa is a B. Ghastly is a G. Ditto's a D. Okay, so all these go in the A box. Oleana goes in the M box. Scalipede goes in the Z box. Whoa, we have a big order tonight. Brian Cole. I think this is the largest order of the night now. Hey, what's up, Mr. Brian? It's a Cash App order, and it is for Tag Ghastly, 2 Gem 2 Chinese, and 1 spot in the Tyranitar break. Okay, let me get this right. When you say 2 Gem 2 Chinese, what do you mean by that? 2 boxes of it? And 1 in the T-Tar break. He's got to mean this. There goes. That's a big order. And it's Mr. Brighton Cole. Did I call you by something else? I might have said Bryson. Brighton Cole. Here you go. Haha. All right. Let's start with the Mega Tyranitar sublist going off. That's a big deal. Takes a while for these to go off. You know, it's $400. That's a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 it is. Mr. Brighton. Where you at, Mr. Brighton? I'm Brighton. Brighton, is this your first time order? I feel like I've never said Brighton before. Brighton, you're starting to frighten me. You're brightening up my day. And yeah, I wanted 2 boxes. Aha, I see. So let me grab, let's see, probably some of this. Okay, you ready? So what we're doing here, step number 1, we're filling in these booster packs. The very first thing we're going to do is the Mega Tyranitar sublist break. This won't directly give you the Tyranitar. What it'll do is it will give you a Mega Booster Pack, which goes into the Tyranitar. I ordered from you years ago. Really? Brighton Cole. Welcome back, Brighton Cole. Oh, yeah. We had a gentleman who did that yesterday. I don't remember his name, but he had taken a long break, and then he entered the binder break and just pulled it. He took the last spot in the binder break. The binder break's a fun break because it's only 4 people every time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. The audience gives me 2 different numbers because we're not going to shuffle the names, so we're going to shuffle this twice. We're going to split it twice. The audience gives me 2 different numbers. I'm Velez says 4, and what's the other number? Good job, Mr. Velez. 4 and 5. So watch this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we have it. I kind of want it on this side. No, I don't know. We'll put it on this side. I guess on that side. Good luck. Number 1 is Ryan Shapiro on 1. Ryan Shapiro on 2. There it is. Unfortunately, Mr. Brighton, Ryan Shapiro appears to pull it right on spot number 2. Probably good news because it looks like he bought 5 of the spots in the list. He's lucky he didn't miss, dude. Number 3 is Ryan Shapiro. Number 4, Chris Abruzzo. Number 5 is not sold. No! What do I do? I could cancel the whole thing. I mean, I think that's it. It's not a complete list. I think we cancel it. It looked like it was complete. That's because people buy out of order. Spot number 5 has nobody's name on it. Oh my God. It's not actually complete. It's not a complete list. Not a real run. That last $40 spot has to be sold. WTF, game over. Well, maybe Ryan Shapiro wasn't watching. Are you watching, Ryan? Are you watching? Sorry, Ryan. Wasn't a true run because there's actually one more spot in the list. We didn't see it. Oh my God, bro. All right. It doesn't get recorded because like we don't put it in the breaks history channel because it wasn't complete. We do actually need one more person. I didn't see that. It almost looks like that's Chris Abruzzo's second spot. That's how it looks. Looks like Chris Abruzzo has spot 4 and 5, doesn't it? Because there's a bar here and a bar there. That's why it looks that way. All right. Well, we're waiting on one more person to join the Tyranitar. And Mr. Brighton, let's grab that Ghastly that you were just talking about. Did we already grab that for you? No, we haven't grabbed it yet. Where did that Ghastly go? He's a really nice card. Did we peel that one off the table? Yep. We must have peeled it off the table. Let's go grab it. He's smiling. Oh, is that going to be? I'll take spot number 5. All right, spot number 5 has been taken. So it's definitely going off. Spot number 5 is accounted for now. Here's hoping he has good luck again. Here we are. There's that Ghastly, huh? He's a cool little card. I like him. Really fun illustration. All right, Mr. Brighton. Welcome back. Yes, you must. You put it up for the Poke Shuffles. Ta-da, ta-da. I have to go mark it as sold in the Discord. Ghastly sold. All right, that's completed. Since he did send in for that, let's run it again. Now I tell you what, let's do the 2 gym boxes first. I'm gonna cock block you guys. 2 boxes of gem 2. Where are my gem 2s? I think they're in the other room. All right, here we are. 2 boxes. Let's pull you an Umbreon. Shoop. Okay. What's our music doing, huh? What do we got for music? Nintendo music to float away to? All right, now we're getting a little busier. I like this. Very nice. Okay, good. Hope everyone's doing well and feeling good. Storms didn't knock my house down. Nice. Is that Marvel Topps Chrome Hobby Box packs? Says Aovic. Topps, Marvel Topps Chrome. What are you asking? Are you asking where the Black Panther came from? Yeah, he came out of like a Topps Chrome set. I actually think I have some packs left. They're not on the menu anymore. I should have left them on the menu. This is called Gem 2. It's such a great set, guys. It has exclusive Evolution cards in it, including an exclusive Umbreon. Ooh. Ready? You think we'll get a follow-up set for this and it'll have the other like Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon situation? There. Do you guys think we'll get a new Evolution in the next Pokemon game? Gem 2 is always a fun rip. Yeah, I like Gem 2. I remember when it initially came out and it was just selling like hotcakes for a while, and I was scared I couldn't keep up with it. I was scared I'd run out of stock. Now, this is coming from my reserve stock. And we still got plenty. Glad your house and Pokies are fine. You have to think every year some valuable Pokemon cards are lost to natural disasters or just accidents. Let's rotate this. Oh, yes, that's Princess Leia. Destroy it! All right, he couldn't do it in the end. In the end, even Frodo wasn't strong enough to destroy the ring. What an amazing story. Okay, starting out strong with nothing. What do you think about Donald Trump post he took down? Very controversial. He said he was a Red Cross doctor. Yeah, it is. Here's Esvion. Yeah, that's you're not the first person to ask me that. I think I've been asked that like 3 or 4 times now. And as you know, I'm not a religious person, and I just found it kind of funny is all. I thought here's the thing. He's either a total maniac, like he actually is so narcissistic that he thinks like this is how great I am, or he's a comedian and he thinks it's kind of funny. He's poking fun, he's like, "Oh, actually," you know what I mean? So I suspect he's a comedian type, but you never know. He could just be really crazy. Are He's a little bit crazy. Here's a Vaporeon. Okay, very good. I don't know, man. He likes to troll a lot. That's why I'm saying he does a lot of trolling. Here's Jolteon. The problem. Ooh, so you got the triple star Glaceon. That's your hit from one of the boxes. Now we know what you get in one of the boxes. The problem with him trolling like that is like we're in an actual war. Like it's kind of serious. Bunch of U.S. soldiers have died. How many soldiers have died? Isn't it like 13 now or something like that? 13 soldiers have died, and we've killed a bunch of people. Which you don't want to just dehumanize them and be like, oh, who cares? So people on the other side have died, and then he's out here posting himself as Jesus. It's just sort of like, I don't know. It's almost exactly what I expect from him. He just does this all the time. I guess it's like I've almost gotten used to it. I don't know. It's kind of funny. It is. But there's a lot of memes going around on the internet, so you can't deny. Ooh, look at this. You can't deny that he is feeding us memes. We are. Oh yeah. I guess the post didn't shoot and kill anybody. It's just a bit strange to see, isn't it? We're truly living in the future, everybody. Here's, oh yeah, Umbreon. Yeah, it's not like he posted that and then the post reached out and strangled a baby to death or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Here's Espion. The DoorDash lady seems to be a repeat player. Who? There's Evie. Ah, we've got Jolteon Stamp. Okay. Trump's cooked, says Mr. Russ. Mr. Russ thinks this is the end of the Trump era. Well, Trump is a one-term president either way. The question is who runs after him. That's the real question. Here's Flareon. Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? Trump's running for a third term. He's going to be in office until he's 100 years old. And he's going to give all the money to the Jews. How do you feel about that, Mr. Russ? There we go. Here's Leafeon. And Eevee. Look at that cute little Eevee. We're looking to see what the hit in box number 2 is. What do you think about Erica Kirk canceling her appearance due to security concerns, but President J.D. Vance was there? Ooh, what's this? So, your second box had triple star EV VMAX. So, what this means, Mr. Brighton, is I would recommend you keep going and open another box because the AR could be coming up. But that's 2 cold boxes in a row. Uh oh, we can't listen to this. Is that real music? It sounded like real music. I'm going to go back to this. Can we remove this from the list? Hold on. Let's click. How do you remove a song? Does it not let you do that? Okay, we're playing some kind of playlist and a song that I don't want to listen to. All right. What do you think about Erica Kirk canceling her appearance due to security concerns, but President J.D. Vance was there? Where? What place are you talking about? Where's there? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so you feel like she's flaking out of a situation? Ooh, it's probably a lot of pressure being anywhere. There you go. Maybe she had an upset stomach. Vance is probably safe. He just kissed the wall. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Here's look at that lovely Vaporeon. Oh, your box is going to be a little bonus. You've got the Penny or whatever her name was. Okay, that's nice. All right. Of course, she's not the exclusive card we're after. We're after the exclusive ARs. Turning Point Israel. She bailed on an event that didn't sell many tickets. Oh, really? Mister, have you played Crimson Desert? I've heard it's kind of a fun game, but I've not played it. I've never even seen it. I've heard the name a couple times. Been real busy getting this stream running and doing submissions and stuff, so I haven't been playing a lot, unfortunately. All right, there you have it. So, Mr. Brighton, you got 2 lovely boxes. You're lucky the second box actually came with this penny card. So, your second box was a little extra spicy because otherwise your hits are actually this guy and this guy. In some kind of weird twist, the Gem 2 box treats these as triple star rare. See? Uh-oh, triple stars. But you don't want these. You want the ARs to pop out. So hopefully your next box will be an AR. Didn't sell many tickets. Shocking. Well, she was never really the main event. It always was Charlie Kirk. He was the guy who got the tickets sold. So he's dead, and now it's his wife. And it's like, I feel bad for her and all that, but it's like, what is she gonna do? Right? Like I'm not here to watch his wife. I'm here to watch him. Oh yeah, he was a lot of fun. His whole controversial college campus stuff. It was a lot of fun. Very innovative, I guess, at its time. Although there was the one guy who did it first. He was the voice of the brain from Arthur. What's that guy's name? Steven Crowder. But what happened to Steven Crowder? He like got kicked off of YouTube and then he just kind of disappeared. Sort of like I never hear from him. I never get clips of him. I don't know if his content's not good enough to be clippable or something. I don't know. All right, Brighton, let me put this into a fresh. You can keep the bulk. Thank you, thank you. All right, we'll place this here, and we'll place this here. All right. Now, let's sandwich this between a V and another V like that. All right. Yes, people sometimes give up their book in this set. All right. Now, Brighton, I know you have another order of these, and I might let you jump the line to open them right away as long as nobody else tried to buy them at the same time. He spoke out and paid the ultimate price. That's right. That's one of the conspiracies, right? That Israel killed him or something like that, and not this guy who clearly killed him. So he was working for the Mossad. Now, tag Gasly, 2 Gem 2, and a spot in the Taiwan Tall. Your next order is 2 more boxes of Gem 2. Okay, I love it. What we're going to do is we're going to take care of David Velez first. He says he'll take spot number 5. Oops. Mr. David Velez. There it goes. Okay. We'll grab one of these. What's your guys? Where's Rocket at? There's 2 spots left in Rocket. $44 a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay. Let's put some cards in here and get it started. Evidence recently came out that the shooter wrote a letter indicating that he was going to kill Charlie Kirk, and it just came out. Yeah. And the rifle and all that stuff and the bullets, and I don't know. I don't think all the conspiracies are going to play out on this one. I think that guy probably shot Charlie. There we are. I remember that day. That was pretty traumatic watching that. I was like, ooh, here's this, and here's this. The first time I saw the video, I got like a zoomed out version of it, so I wasn't sure what I was looking at. I was like, did he make it? Is he okay? But the moment I saw the zoomed in version, I was like, nah, that guy's dead the moment he got hit. It was pretty rough, man. It's a sad day. All right, here goes. Some people were really happy that it happened, but I was like, man, this is political violence. And it was recorded live too. It's like just everything about it was just a dark, bad thing, you know? But some people were really happy to see it. This I'm gonna jump over here. All right. I don't know. The fact that they don't already know everything about it is a red flag. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Doing a little shuffle wuffle here. I 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, now give me 2 numbers. We got Mr. Norm Guy with the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure I counted that right. And 2. Marion says 2. 1, 2. All right, there goes. So we've got Ryan on 1. Ryan Shapiro on 2. Ryan Shapiro on 3. Chris Abruzzo on 4. David Velez on 5. Sorry, David. Ryan on 6. Ryan got it anyways. He got it on 6. He did buy half the list. All right. Ryan Shapiro on 6. This is going to be 7, 8, and 9. And Mr. Brighton, that's number 10. Sorry, Brighton. All right. Lucky round for Mr. Ryan Shapiro because it was looking a little scary. He ended up still getting it on those last 2 spots. Pretty unbelievable. And I assume he's trading it back to me. So this Psyduck will click up by 1. Psyduck has survived 1 more break. You think anyone will ever try to collect this Psyduck? He's been through so many breaks. So that was Ryan on 6. Okay. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just want to take a moment to say how much I appreciate you. Thank you for doing this, and you're very down to earth, and I wish you were related because we'd be best buddies. I'm lonely out here in Lake of the Ozarks, man. If we could hang out in Lake of the Ozarks, that'd be very nice. Man, I'm bored out here. That's it. I'm moving to San Francisco, San Diego. I was born in San Diego. Did you know that? Yeah. Yeah. Out here in Lake of the Ozarks, I got this beautiful lake house. And to the right of me, boomers. And to the left of me, boomers. And in front of me, and like really old, actually, not like 50, 60, 70, like old people, old people. Old people buy lake houses, not young people. So I got this nice lake houses, and I'm surrounded by widow little dog ladies who look like they would, if they tripped, it'd be all over for them, and their dogs just run all over my yard and poop everywhere. And I got nothing to do out here but open Pokemon cards. So I guess that's good in one way. You guys get lots of Pokemon card opening. Let's get that Mega Booster ready. All right. So this is what he pulled. That was the Mega Sub list, and he has pulled himself a Mega Booster worth $400, right? 4 times 10, which is a direct spot in the Tyranitar now. Time to come back home, West Coast, Best Coast. Oh, man, it sounds really nice. I just know I would get killed on taxes, man. I would really get killed on taxes. It is all right. Especially, what if I wanted to sell all my good cards? Imagine I sold, like $200,000 of cards, and they're taxing me at like 15%. I'd get to keep like half of it at the end of the year. Actually, I've seen an analysis of income taxes, and yeah, you lose like half. It's pretty rough. It is. Oh, yeah. So the question is living in San Diego worth like all that money? Is it worth losing that much? I don't know. It's a tough question. Now we're going back to Mr. Brighton and getting him 2 boxes of Gem 2. Mr. Brighton. I love me some Gem 2. So this is the part where Mr. Brighton pulls 2 ARs, right, Mr. Brighton? Now, just before we open these, let me double check and make sure no one else ordered them before you, because that's part of the rules. We can't have you take someone else's pulls from them. Carlos Chavez bought a rocket spot. You guys know that means there's 1 rocket spot left for $44. Okay, so it looks like we're all good. We are ready to open these 2 boxes of Gem 2s, Mr. Brighton. You ready? I'll take their lake houses then. That's kind of how I got this one. The person who was living in this lake house passed away. Her name, actually, I found her name on my keychain. So I'm walking around with the keychain and her name's on it. It's kind of like, ew, it's kind of creepy. All right, here we are. So I'm hoping you get a nice AR out of these. I think it's still possible that you don't, but I think the odds are in your favor. Oh. Ooh, nah, we're passing on this. How about this? I was liking that Minecraft music. Check the walls for silver bars. Nah, I doubt it. Okay, there we go. I believe no one was ever trafficked on the island, though for sure someone was breaking the law, but no, what a relief. But we are. Awesome. We talking about the Epstein Island. All right. Very good. What a yucky guy that guy was. Sure. Okay. These Chinese cards are looking real good. I'm a fan. I really like them. I like the Chinese exclusives. I think they're a solid thing. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Now, you guys will notice we do not have the Ponyta set. That's like Gem 4 or something like that. But that's because it's just Ponyta. Ponyta's never been a top tier anything. So here's my thoughts on Ponyta. I'm just going to buy some Ponytas and we're going to host some breaks on Ponyta. Save you guys a whole bunch of money. Because I feel like you're going to have to open so many booster packs to pull one. And kind of like the Gengar Pikachu, right? And so I don't want to waste all that money when you could just buy one and grade it, or buy an already graded one. Turned out everything was good on the island. Otherwise, there would have been arrests. Oh, okay, good. Sounds good to me. I was getting worried that something bad happened. Okay. Sure. All right. Ooh, Gengar. I think it's tough to actually, to actually charge somebody with doing something on the Epstein Island because there would have to be like actual video recording or something like that. The the victims can of course come out and accuse somebody, so that would help. So they're okay. Box number one is another triple star VMAX. Oof. Hopefully box number two is an AR. Ready? Here's a stamp Umbreon, solid product. Mister, for the rocket pack is in custom payment on the website. That's right. You will have to do a custom payment on the website. That's right. Because the brakes are constantly rotating. So we don't plug it into the website. That's why we have the custom payment. Yeah. So like they have like a picture of Bill Clinton and he's like swimming in a pool, but that's not illegal. So they would have to have, I guess, videos of him like having sex with a minor or something. And I don't think that those pictures exist. I think that's it. I think they simply don't have those pictures. And that's why he's never going to be arrested. You can wonder if he did something like that. You can be like, he probably did that, right? Or like Bill Gates, like how old was the Russian girlfriends that what's his name was hooking him up with, right? Because we're sure of that one too, because he actually admitted to it. Bill Gates admitted to hooking up with Russian girlfriends later, and he apologized for it. He did that very recently. But that doesn't mean they were underage. And you would have to have some kind of proof that they were underage. Oh, all right. Wow, that's just unlucky. Man, Brighton, that is unlucky. The next two boxes were also triple stars. I knew that perhaps that was possible. I just didn't think that was going to happen. Dang, dude. So I would say once again, the case is getting hotter. So that's my perception on the case. You are? That's crazy because usually one pops out by now. A set is one of those sets that is just going to do good. It's great. Yeah, it's a cool set, man. Which packs are these? How much for the box? Here's Leafeon. Yeah, actually, how much are we charging for these boxes? Am I undercharging for them, I wonder? I wasn't expecting them to sell so fast tonight. The last bit of Prismatic got eaten up quick, too. It was gone in a day, the stock I saw. Okay, here's this. I'm eating through my reserves on these. Here's a triple star Psychic Energy. I've never seen that. I thought they normally have a stamp on them. Don't they normally have a stamp? Is the stamp missing? Here we are. All right. Let's see. We've got thoughts on Ascended Heroes. Wave 2 getting eaten up so fast. Ooh, Espeon. Wave 2. They'll do Wave 3 and Wave 4 and Wave 5 and Wave 6 and Wave 7. Look, we've seen them reprint Hidden Fates into the literal ground. We've seen Hidden Fates printed so much that, SV49 Charizard, and if you recall, he was a big deal in that time period. SV49 Charizard doesn't really appreciate in price too quickly. He's a slow grower when it comes to price. So just because a set's really popular doesn't mean it's the optimal investment, but it could be. A part of it really does come down to how much they plan to print. And if they plan to print an unusual amount of it because of its popularity. So it is a gamble. Once you start buying up cases of this and cases of that, that is a gamble. How's 151 doing? 151's not doing bad. Yeah, 151's doing well. Here we are. Leave the old. There we go. One thing that really stands out to me about Ascended and Prismatic and 151 is they're already so overpriced. Like they're overpriced as hell, dude. And so they're so sky high in the air. Everyone really likes it in this bull market. I mean, what's it going to look like in a bear market? What's going to happen when people get bored of Pokemon and they go, "Man, I'm tired of all my money being wrapped up in Pokemon." And they say, "Man, I'm tired of spending all my money on Pokemon. I want to go to Disneyland. Man, I got to save up and buy a new car. I got to buy a new house." And people go, "You know what? Pokemon's kind of boring." And then prices start to fall month over month, right? And then people go, "Whoa, Pokemon's not even going to the moon anymore. Quick, time to get out." And then there's like the spiral of people exiting, and So what happens in a bear market whenever it does occur? What happens to sets like Prismatic, where it's like shockingly expensive and you don't pull anything, or sets like Ascended, where it's shockingly expensive and you don't pull anything? It could be pretty rough. You just don't know what's going to happen, and I buy a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I pray that it works out. That's it. It's a hope and a prayer. But for example, like I bought a bunch of the Destined Rivals because I just like Team Rocket. That's it. I don't have any other reason. I just really like Team Rocket, and I hope it does well. Here's Vaporeon and Vaporeon. All right, so Brighton, I'm so sorry, but still no AR, showing you that the ARs aren't perfectly easy to pull. The ARs can be a challenge. I do believe everything is overpriced, almost TCG wide. Yeah, like across all hobbies and all that. Well, I think what's happening is the emergence of a market, kind of like, there's fine art. Well, fine art isn't just about the way it looks. You ever notice like the banana taped on the wall? You think the banana taped on the wall, someone's buying it because they like the banana and it's taped on the wall? No. And what's fascinating about it is that people are buying these paintings back and forth because that itself is a market, and it's just like a game you play. I think people play markets like a game. They're betting which image is going to go up and which image is going to go down, and it's just, oh, okay, let's see where this one goes, right? So there's a point where people don't even care what it is. They just care that it's being sold back and forth. And I think Pokemon's reaching that status where it's like it really doesn't matter what the card is. Doesn't matter if it's your favorite Pokemon anymore. People just care if they're trading cards back and forth. All right, Mr. Brighton, that's rough. No AR. Well, I tried 4 boxes. I'm tapped tonight. Just Mr. Brighton, let me grab your bag. Okay, Brighton, 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 Brighton. Here you go. Why don't I give you a little bonus card, Brighton? I'm gonna give you a bonus card, I think. Appreciate you coming back and going so deep, man. So let's give Brighton some bonus cards for coming back after a while. He was an old time buyer and he popped in and bought some tonight and saved us from being a little bored. You ready? There you go. You're getting 4 poker cards. These are all gradable. They're all packed fresh. And you know what, Brighton? They're all probably 10s. All of them. See how, look at the centering on that. Look how perfect it is. Could even be black label some of these because they're that good. The quality is extremely high. And I know that. And I know I don't have to hand these out. I know I can just grade these myself. And if you look them up, they do sell as 10s. The Samurai in particular is pretty good. All right. So that's yours. That's a little thank you for coming back gift. And sorry for not pulling those ARs. There we go. Let's turn down this Minecraft music a little bit. Let's rotate this table. Thanks, mister. No problem, man. Here's Poopachu. Point down Pikachu. He said, get your ass over here. Look at him. He gonna beat your ass. All right, here's Sandshrew. And here's Sylveon. Whoa. We have a little $5 Gyarados break in front of us. Now, where are we? Let me hit refresh. You're good. It's all luck. Yeah, it is luck. Who has the oldest order? We're checking PayPal's. It is Carlos Chaveras with the rocket spot. There it goes. And here I thought it was going to be a super slow night. It is. We had our second wind a little bit later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did anyone buy that last spot in the rocket pack that I don't know about? Let me know. All right, we have Christine Andrews, 3 of the Gem 2s. Oh my God. Hopefully, we don't see an AR pop out of these 3 packs because it's going to be devastating. It is. You can't open 4 box and then 3 packs give an AR. By the way, we need to test the price on these. So that is a triple star. We priced these up. What was it, like 2 months ago or something? maybe it was a full month ago. But now might be a good time to reevaluate that, see what that looks like. Because if we're going to run through a whole case of these, we might want to be able to restock them. All right, I believe this is you over here. Here it is. All right. I just completed the Chinese Gem 2 Master Set. I love it. Luckily, only had to buy a few single cards, especially the energies. I didn't pull any of those. Oh, weird energies. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Do, 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 do. All right, that goes in there. So allow me a moment to do an analysis on Gem 2. Mhm, mhm, mhm. What is this music, man? TCC, what pack breaks we got today? Says Real Lest. What pack breaks? We've got the Team Rocket pack break, which had one spot left in it. I don't know if it's done. Might already be done. And then we got Roaring Skies. All right. God, that was sounding terrible. Mister, do I have to ship everything or can I just get the slab shipped? You can, so shipping works like this. It's a $9 flat fee. We ship out everything when you purchase shipping, but if you prefer to only ship one item, you can tell us that. Now, if you strictly want to ship one slab, I will offer to do that for you for $6, okay? All right, so let me learn about Gem 2. It's being sold by China. Oh my God. How about this though? Eh, I do not trust this. Let's see. China, United States. Good. All right. Here is a United States. And let's see what this looks like. Mm, Divided by 20, right? There's 20 boxes. I think there's 20 boxes in a case. And what are we selling our Gem 2s for? All right. So our Gem 2s are too cheap. They do need to go up to $6. That makes me question the Gem 3s. I'm just going to swap those. Oh, the Gem. Oh, I see. Gem 3s have more booster packs in them. I see. So they cost more per box, anyways. That is so confusing, man. So the Gem 2s shall move up to $90. You'll be pleased to know, Mr. Brighton, that you are basically buying them at near break even price, anyways. So Gem 2 moves to $6 a pack. And let's jump back in here and we're going to update the website. All right. Yep, 20 boxes a case, one spot left in Team Rocket. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I was surprised I didn't pull any. I think there's 6 total stamped. He just pulled one and it wasn't stamped. All right, we're gonna say 6 on that. Also, what does the description say? Is there a description? No. We're gonna hit update on this. All right, so Gem 2 shall be $6, and that is just enough to make a tiny profit. Okay. Thank you so much. Who is next? It looks like Brighton is sent in for the last spot on Team Rocket. So don't try to buy a spot on it. Do not try to buy. And let's go over here to orders. I believe Mr. Aovic is next. Is that right? Did we already do this Aovic order? We already did this Aovic order. So it's not Aovic. It's actually Ruben Rodriguez. Mr. Ruben, how are you? Ruben says, one spot in the Rocket Pack. Ruben, all right, I'll do it, Ruben, but I got to mention this. You're short by $4, but I'm going to let it slide because I think you're new, okay? So the $4 is a discount for you. I'm sorry to anyone who missed the last spot. You know, it's really funny how fast it feels when there's 1 or 2 spots left. Everyone always wants into the thing that's about to finish, but they don't want in when it's at the beginning or when it's like in the middle. Ruben, are you here, Ruben, watching today? How's the jumbo pack break looking? Oh, this guy. Here it is. It's fresh. Number 8. We made it yesterday, or did we make it this morning? I think we made it this morning. $40, 1 in 4 odds. Oh, you sent the last $4. You didn't have to do that. All right, so here we are. I was going to give that to you as a first-time order gift, Mr. Rubin. How are you today, Mr. Rubin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Woohoo! This is everyone's favorite part. You get to see what's in here. Hopefully a holographic Charizard. But look, even if it's not a heavy pack, hopefully a non-holographic Charizard. Both are possible. This could be a very hot pack of Rocket. We could have a non-holo Charizard in here. Okay, step number 1, we're going to shuffle these names up. So let's show off who's in. I apologize, Mr. Brighton. Mr. Rubin had already sent for the last spot. What pack do you guys want to break next, huh? Zup, man, from the Philippines. How's it going, man? Did you know I'm part Filipino? That's right. My grandpappy was a white man, but he was in the Navy and he brought back a spicy Filipina. That was like 80 years ago or something. I'm like getting old, guys. I'm 37 now. Holy, what happened? Okay, okay. All right. Give me a number. I need a Ludicolo from it KEKW. Oh, right. There was a Arbok that finished today. I wonder what that went for. I'm 35 in September. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, Giovanni. All right. That's a good boy name if I have a baby boy. Giovanni, like the bad guy. What's the ethnicity of the name, though? Is it Italian? I don't know what the ethnicity of Giovanni is. I'm not really Italian. All right. So somebody's getting a Zubat. Congratulations to somebody. Okay. Here's Nathan Norman. Mr. Nathan. All right. Ho, it's Digger. All right, Nathan Norman has a bag right over here. Digger, not to be confused with a different word. Grabbing this. That is one fat bag. Oh, it's like a tight bag, too. It's a fat, tight bag. You know what I'm saying? Got that nice, fat, tight bag. All right, good. Latin. That's actually a really interesting question to ask AI because I always assumed Giovanni was like an Italian name. Here's Cody Sabering. Cody. Oh, yes. Dark Cadabra popping out. That's quality. Look at that, guys. So, like, I bet this card is like 150 and a 10. And that's why I'm talking about these vintage packs now are probably going to be getting a lot more attention lately because the equation has changed. Here it is. The equation for these has changed as a result of all of these vintage common cards going way up in price. So the graded vintage cards shot up over time over this last year. And now vintage packs are looking kind of like a good value when it comes to opening them. Alejandro Martinez. Alejandro, what we got? Okay, we got Dark Vaporeon's a hit. Oh man. These cards looking gradable? Yeah. Here, let's look at Dark Vaporeon. I mean, the centering looks fine. Pretty close, but maybe this little tiny white speck might block it. See that speck? This one's about 310. Oh my God, that's expensive, man. You know, what that tells me is, let's say he does grade the Dark Vaporeon and it grades 9. Well, 9's still in a range where it's kind of a break-even range, you know? Let's see. Does he have a bag? No, he told me he needed a bag. That's right. He told me he needed a bag. So let's grab a couple cards over here. Mr. loves a fat, tight bag. There you are. All right. Very good. That's right. Let's see. We're putting some bulk in there. That acts as sort of like, it just makes the bag sturdier, makes it less flexible. We don't want it to be flexible. Oops. Martinez, new bag. 4.26. All right. He shall go into the AL box. I love these vintage pack breaks. Some of the best stuff we do, I feel. The Kadabra is 300. The Vaporeon is 550. Whoa! He says the Vaporeon's 550. Ooh, Jeff. So that's Jeffy Weffy. He's going to pull the rare. Now I'm looking at it. It does appear to be a light pack. This appears to be a light pack, everybody. So, but we can still hope for a good pull. And I mean, look how clean it is. Now it's not bad looking. So Jeffy Weffy, good luck with that. We'll find out what he has in a minute. Shift that all down. Jeff gets the rare. Now, you guys can still do well in the comments. Squirtle, Charmander, Dratini. That's what we're looking for. Here's Nathan Norman again. Okay, Nathan, let's see if he pulls a Charmander. Char. Psyduck. Oh, there's another one. He's a good card too. I bet you Psyduck's like 150. People, have you guys noticed people are going nuts for Psyducks lately? Psyduck's doing very well. I got to show you guys something. I bought a card recently for $5,000 because I felt strongly it was underpriced, and it was a Psyduck. I'll stand up here, get that out of the way. Probably one of my better or smarter purchases, but I bought it just a little while ago in December of 2025, and it's this guy because I like Team Rocket, so I was like, I might as well buy that one. PSA 10, certs in the nines, Psyduck. Got him for 5,000. I think he has a last sold of 15,000 or something like that now, doesn't he? All right, Jonathan Lewandowski. Thought you guys might enjoy that. Thought you might enjoy that because he just pulled Psyduck. Wow, look, it's really not that bad looking, the card. Oh, there it is. Charmander. Oh, yes, Charmander. Char. Let's go find his bag. He doesn't have a box, does he? No? Okay, let's go find his bag. He's got a lot of bags. I'm telling you, it's a nice thing to be opening. If you guys want, we could just go straight into another Rocket pack. I feel like Rocket has some of the best commons. There it is. Okay. But, I think Jungle's really good too for commons. Here's Nathan Norman. He took 3 shots in here. I didn't know that. Okay, Nathan, your Psyduck was good. You just missed the Charmander by a hair. And now you've got Abra. He's not bad. He looks like he's on a building in Italy. I vote another Rocket. We can do a second Rocket if you guys want. It is my feelings about these cards that the loose packs are going to dry up sometime soon, just like what happened right now with the Japanese ones. Here's Carlos Chavez. I bought into a Rocket, so I wouldn't hate it. There we go. All right. What time is it, by the way? Ooh, we're running out of time. Carlos Chavez. Let's just let the stream run until 6 a.m. like the good old days. I'm supposed to wrap the stream up by like 3 and then be in bed by 4. So technically, I could wrap it up by like 4 and then just run off to bed and hope that I fall asleep, which I won't. Here's Cody Sabering. All right. But you know what? We had a really slow opening to the stream. Ooh, reformed Grimer. He's no longer a naughty boy. No. Here you go, Mr. Cody. What was the other card he pulled? Look at his bag. Dark Kadabra, Jigglypuff, Nidoqueen. That's a rare. Goop Gas, Dark Electrode. So it's really obvious what kind of cards Mr. Cody's been buying. He's been buying these. But look at his odds. He went. Look at this. So it's almost like he opened a whole pack with me. Isn't that cool? Because the Nidoqueen's are rare. Very cool, Cody. I was around when the streams would run until 4 a.m. Well, actually, the streams would run to like 5 or 6 is what they would do. Here's Ruben, the new guy. Ruben, hey, how's it going, Ruben? All right. right, Ruben. First time order, right? Oddish. It's almost 420. He's the weed Pokemon, remember? All right, let me give you these as well as a first time order. Congratulations. Okay, that's Hidden Fates Eevee. Really nice. I'm trying to get some nice little cards out for first time orders so you guys have some bonuses. So there we go. We're going to create a sandwich for this. Mr. First Time. Oh, thanks. That's really nice to get a new person. We really like that. Okay. Ruben Rodriguez. We almost had a new guy yesterday night. He was trying to spend like $700 and it just didn't go through. All right. So this needs to go in the RU box. Which box will that be? It's going to be this RY box. So you go in the RY box. And now David Velez pulls Zubat. Zubat. All right. Mr. David. Oh, I thought I knew where his bag was. David Velez. Ugh. Lose the dough hours. So in a minute, we're going to reveal the Jeff Leon poll. It's going to be very fun. David Velez. Sits right. 1224, David Velez. Wait, does David know he has this bag? What's in it? Oh, baby, a triple! Look at all this. Whoa, you got a little Voltorb. David, you're going to have to give up some of these hollows, though. David Velez. I'm tempted to steal the hollows out of this bag. This is a very expired bag, Mr. David. He's very lucky I never took it. You're not allowed to leave a bag here for over a year. You have to ship within 1 year, which I think is reasonable. Well, I mean, come on, it's 1 year. It's pretty reasonable. Go ahead and take the hollows. Oh, you're right there. Thank you. I'm going to remove these because I see them as junk hollows. Let's see what's in the front. All right, so we're going to take these guys out. All right. Miss Sarah always donates those, so I feel like they're probably not that good. All right, look how much smaller that bag is. We like that. Tell you what, David, we will give you the bag restart since you bought such an expensive item. We shall have this say 4.26. Maybe we should just rewrite your name too, David Velez, because your name fits on the sticker. All right. You know, I've been having an idea. What if we put your name up here on the loose lip of the bag with the sticker? Maybe that would make it even easier to find your stuff. All right, one Zubat. We'll move these out of the way and reveal the pull for Jeff Leon. It could be a big pull. It could be a stinky one. We don't know. Dark Golbat. All right. Well, it's not a trainer, but that is not a Dragonite. It's not Blastoise, and it's not Charizard. Darn. I was actually a really big fan of Dark Golbat when I was younger. I really liked the fact that it was a classic Team Rocket Pokemon from the actual video game. So I always loved Dark Golbat. Now, as an adult, people generally don't like him. He doesn't really go up in price too fast. So he's just considered not that good or something. How much does he go for? I bet he's like 2,000 or 3,000 right now. Let's see what he goes for. You guys want to see what he goes for? I want to see what he goes for. Let's see. Dark Golbat first, the hollow version. I'm very nostalgic for him. So I see one for 2.5. Let's see. All I had to do was not sell my copy because I had a copy. So look, that one's 2.5. And he's an older cert. And then this one, well, this one's also an older cert. They want 3.7 for that. That's too much, man. They can keep it. I'm going to buy Pokemon Poker. All right, now this goes into Jeffy Weffy's bag, though, so we got to find Mr. Jeffy Weffy's bag. He's got a big fat bag right here. Do you have Bubble Mew? Yeah, I got Bubble Mew. I got a couple Mews. You want to see some Mews, Mr. Anch? I got some Mews that'll make your head spin. All right, and he goes. Dark Golbat. Here's what's interesting about that booster pack. The best pull was not the Dark Golbat. It was actually the Dark Vaporeon, I'm pretty sure. Dark Vaporeon. The guy who pulled Dark Vaporeon was the winner. So here's a Mew. Look at that with the perfect swirl by his tummy. Wow, that's kind of nice. How about this is a Holy Grail Mew that only like 20 people own. Southern Island Mew 10. Ooh, damn, bro. How's that? You like those Mews? Shoshi. I don't even know what that guy's worth. What do you think he's worth? All right. So my next step as commanding officer, my next step is to get us a new rocket pack. Wait, I think I can do this really easily because the original restock I did was from a guy who was selling a couple of them. So amusing. I know. Who doesn't like Mew? A little bit of Mew here, a little bit of Mew there. All right, here we go. We might as well just buy the rest of these, I guess. And purchase. So we just purchased a couple rocket packs to make sure that our business continues opening rocket packs. I never really regret rocket packs. Whoever regrets a rocket pack? I was hoping to have one in receiving, but I didn't. So let me check here. I'm gonna have one here. Damn, I got a lot of packs. All right, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna grab one from this box. I wanted to keep this box as full as possible. Is this one? Is this first edition? Okay, so this is non-first edition. Damn, dude. All right. Nah, man, I want to find one from that box. Hold on. I'll tell you guys what. Let me try to find it this way. I swear I've ordered some of these. All right, I know it's a mess. It's not a mess. It's just too much stuff going on all the time. So got a little this guy. That's a long crimp. Got this guy. Now I've got some mail that was never opened, and it should have a rocket pack in it. I highly suspect it does. This is trash. Whoa, 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 whoa. I really should process these sooner, because if the pack was damaged, I would want to start documenting that and requesting a refund. I get so busy, I don't do it. I actually get so busy, I don't even work on that. I just go, I hope it's good. All right, open this. So this one was in fact a jungle pack. Okay, there it is, jungle. Get that unlimited crap out of here. Hey, what's up? Wow, Mikey. Nah, we do unlimited now. You know why? Because first edition is like 7,000 bazillion dollars. So we do unlimited now. You're lucky to have unlimited. Oh, this is a slab. What could this be? Nowadays, when I buy slabs, they generally just go to the PSA vault. So they don't even come home anymore. I try to store as much as I can in the PSA vault. Oh, it's a Mickey Mouse slab. Okay. That's why. I wanted to have him here first. Soda Pup. Yep, I collect old Mickey Mouse slabs. All right. Welcome to Mail Time with TCC. Okay. How much did they declare this for? 100? Ooh, Flareon Poker. Look at me. I'm buying the poker cards. I don't even need to. I have like a ton of these to grade, and I still bought it because I thought it was underpriced. Fascinating. All right, one more. Please have a rocket pack. 20 bucks for the Mew. What a steal. Oh, yeah. The one gentleman came in and he thought he was buying Skyridge Umbreon for like 150. Oh, this is a slab as well. Whoa, that's a pricey slab. This must have been international or something. I don't even remember buying this. All right, so that is an e-reader Rapidash reverse. I don't even remember buying it. That's crazy as hell, man. Imagine my surprise. They look authentic. That's good. So I guess I've been buying a couple e-readers. Well, here's a long crimp. I guess let's run the long crimp. I kind of wanted to save some long crimps. I feel like the long crimps are a little more special than the short crimps, but let's run it. So long crimps are cool. Okay. Some people prefer the long crimps. I think they think it gives them better odds at a heavy pack, right? Because they will have a weird weight to them. I remember when shipping was free. That was a real long time ago, Mr. Wow Mikey. Okay, good. And wow, this pack looks pretty old. This is a water damaged pack. All right, so that one will be contested. Let me just take a quick look at that. Jungle. Boo, 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 boo. Where did I get this from? How old is this? What the? This isn't even in my history. Oh, it's likely this one. Is this it? Hmm. This pack's not in my history, which leads me to believe somebody's trying to scam me. Why are there so many scammers? Which pack did this come out of? It came out of like a skinny one, right? It came out of this one, didn't it? All right. Hawaii. Why are there so many scammers? Here's the tracking number. It's not this one. All right. Pretty sure it came out of this skinny one, right? I'm not even sure it's real. Feels fake. Could be real though. Welcome to jungle. We got fun and games. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. All right, guys. I cannot spend all my time on that, but I'm gonna have to open a contest on that one because I believe they have tried to give me a fake pack. It's either a fake pack or a heavily water damaged one, or something's wrong with the way it bends. Like, oh yeah, that's a real pack. It's really obvious right away. They said, I don't like the way this one feels. I'll sell it to the guys on the internet. All right, perfect. That's done. That's running. We can get these put away and get back to your orders real fast. We have to service all the orders. I think I might as well call no more orders real fast. Might as well start wrapping it up. And let's put this in a sleeve. Soda pup. Really curious who sent me that one because I don't see it in my queue. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Set this here. Put the sleeve back up here. And let's take a look at your orders. So we have a Mr. Brighton. He says, let's crack the rocket break and ship my slab. Mr. Brighton, do I have your address? I'm not sure if I do. You said you were ordering again after a long break. If you could send me your address to this email right here, Mr. Brighton. You still watching, Mr. Brighton? Send me an email at TheCardconomist@gmail.com and let me know what your address is, and I'll make that label. Okay. And you should know we ship twice a week, once on Monday, once on Friday. Here it is. I can't wait until I got my accident settlement. It's going to be over a year wait, but it's going to be over $1 million. She almost killed me, physically ill, never be the same, but it is a payday. You're getting over $1 million. Wow. I wish I could say I'm happy for you, but it's like a mixed feeling. I think that's what you were kind of portraying as well. Like you're excited that it's going to be so much money, but you also know that you're physically injured. So, but it sounds, like maybe a little bit of a silver lining there. All right. You got enough to buy one of my Charizards. I'm selling my Crystal Guardian Charizards. I'm open-minded to selling one for 140,000. It's a pop 59 card. The insurance is 1.25 million and my lawyer is going after assets. Oh man, dude. That sounds pretty rough for the other side too. All right, Brighton. It appears I do have your address, Brighton. I just don't know if it's changed since the last time we shipped you. Yeah, I might actually have your address. So I'll wait for you to send in for that though before hitting print, and let's see what the next order is. All right, let's go over here. We have PDX, 3 more gem 3s and 3 sealed in my bag, please. So hold on, let me analyze that for a second. So 3 more gem 3s and 3 sealed in my bag. That's a total of 6. You mean gem 2. That's what you mean. You mean gem 2. Let me go grab gem 2. Now we did change the price on gem 2, but I think I'll give it to you at the old price, okay? So give me a moment. All right. I just sent it now. Sounds good. We'll get that address all put together. There goes. Chris says, "Can I order 2 Ascended Hero packs?" Hell yeah, dude. Send in for those Ascended Heroes. I'd love to open that for you. People can't drive. It's scary. Everyone's on their phones. When I go out at night, I always see at least 3 or 4 people with the lights on. You've been through a serious car crash and it probably traumatized you. You probably, when you're driving, you probably think about how dangerous it is now. Like you have like knowledge now about what can happen. It is. It is. So you're probably, when you see people driving, you probably look and you go, "Oh Jesus." Okay, wait a second. This one's yours as well. So that's yours. We'll put that over here like that. Yeah, I completely agree. The average person drives. It's kind of a scary thought, isn't it? Like when you want to drive, like when you want to hire somebody to actually do a driving job for you, they have to go through all this like training. They have to have like a special commercial license typically, and then they got to have like a perfectly clean record. But then when it comes to the roads, just anyone can drive. Any stupid person can drive. Like somebody who can barely rub 2 brain cells together can still drive. And they can, you're right, they can be on their phone, they could be talking to the person in their car, they can be their body twisted around, hitting their kid on the head because the kid's crying in the car seat behind them or something, whatever it is they want to do. They can just do that and just be like the dumbest person on earth. And they're in a 2,000, 3,000 pound rocket. And you just got to share the road with them and hope that they don't make some stupid mistake. It's scary, man. It's scary because car crashes are deadly. They're deadly or they're life changing. Deadly or life changing. You lose a leg, you lose an arm, you twist your neck, you break your back, paralyzed, serious stuff. And people just act like it's nothing's going on. They get really used to the feeling of driving. Like, hey, nothing bad can happen. We're in the car. It's like, what are you talking about? One wrong twist of the wheel and you're dead. That's how close it is. One wrong twist of the wheel, and you are 100% dead. And people just don't see it that way. I see it that way with my third eye. So when I drive careful. I follow the rules. I think ahead. I plan ahead of time. I stick to the plan. I speed, but I don't like speed. You know what I mean? I don't go like 20 miles over. I don't tailgate, even if someone's annoying me. Yep. No road rage. Let's see. I don't remember the crash or anything for 3 weeks. I suffered a pretty serious brain injury. Even with the helmet on, I still got a brain injury. That sucks, man. Well, at least you had the helmet on, because that would mean that if you didn't have it on, you probably would have died. Humans won't be driving much longer. Too dangerous versus AI. I'm for it, man. You hear people talk about that like it's a really bad thing. And I'm like, dude, like 45,000 people dying per year. That does not count all the people who lived but had life changing injuries. It's too high. It's just too high of a number. Like, we got to get the monkey out from behind of the wheel. We're the biggest problem when it comes to a vehicle. We're the biggest risk in the vehicle. It's the human driver. Here's Mr. Waldbeer. I'd like to ship all my slabs. Thank you. I also have a new address. Ooh. All right. All right. Let me write this down, Waldbeer, because what I'd like to do, I'd like to gather all your slabs up so we can get an appropriate weight. And then also, I want to make sure that we declare them without making too many mistakes. Here you go, Mr. Waldbeer. Here you are. How's it going, Mr. Waldbeer? I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. Didn't you ask me something about? Oh, I remember. You were asking about like a receipt or something like that. I almost can't remember. It is. So you have sent $80 for that. $80, and it's going to say shipping. We're going to say ship walled beer. There it goes. Mister, I never got that rocket break. Yeah, I think you did. Here we go. Curb stop. Wait, are you Brighton? You might not be Brighton. Now I'm confused. No, you're Brighton. You're Brighton Cole. So there it is. We put you into the pack split. It's a pack split. There we go. Yeah, the helmet definitely saved my life. All right, so wall beer, $80 shipping. I've got you in the queue for that. I'm not going to do it right now live, but I'm going to work on it now. Okay, so you're in the queue for getting it worked on. And then Joseph Smith, one last pokey shuffle. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Am I forgetting anything? So weird. My brain's like, don't forget this thing. Okay, and we got 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Barracuda, or whatever that is, the little fishy. Sorry, Joseph. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. I gotta fix that stupid jungle pack thing. The jungle pack situation. Oh, who wants to be in charge of that, you know? I hate having to do that. I hope the printing on the new celebration set is similar to the 25th anniversary. They printed the hits really well in that new set. So I think we are all caught up. Mr. Brighton needs to have his shipping finished. I remember now. So Mr. Brighton, here it is. Here it is. So it does look like we have shipped you before, and so we have the correct address already. And you said you had a slab, so we're just going to ship one slab. All right, it's calculating a cost on your shipping. Let me hit print postage so it updates everything. There you go. Okay, so it's gonna choose a price for your label. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes for it to do that, so I'm gonna leave it to do its thinking. And then I'm going to go take a look at this last order. I think it just came in like a second ago. Chris Gonzalez, and he says he wants an Ascended Heroes and a Prismatic too. Here you go, Mr. Chris Gonzalez. Hello, Chris. Will this be a new bag? Hello. One Ascended, one Prismatic. I got to fix that jungle pack, man. That's got to be a fake pack or it's a ruined pack. One or the other. It does not feel like a jungle pack. Tossing that. What do we got here? Noibat and Sylveon. And Mega Scrafty. Here it is, Mr. Chris. We just opened it up. You got Mega Scrafty and you got a couple hollows. Now, Chris, are we creating a new bag for you? I think this is a new bag situation, isn't it? I don't think you have a bag yet. I'll just check real fast. Have a good day, everyone. I'll catch you in the afternoon. See you later, man. I'll see you guys for the morning stream. Yay! Yeah, we're getting you a new bag. Now, so the way it works, Mr. Chris, is we do not automatically ship this. We automatically store it for you is what we do. So we create a bag with your name on it. If I can just get a baggie. What the hell? We got like a Rat King bag here. Throw that away. There we go. All right, so there's a fresh one. And what we do, we're going to take your cards, put them in here. Your bag's staying with me. And so what you can do is you can come back tomorrow and add more stuff to it. To officially get it shipped out, it costs $9. So usually people build up a few cards in the bag before they ship. 4.26. All right. Chris, you're going in the CH box. Thank you, Chris. Let's go back. I bet that label's ready to go. $12. Oh, it's priority. Oops. Hold on. We don't want that. That's way too expensive. All right, Mr. Brighton. Brighton had a slab, huh? It's that ghastly, isn't it? How do I pay the 9? Well, on the website, we have an option called shipping. If you don't want to use that, you can also use an option called custom payment. And so you can just go to custom payment and send $9. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't ship this out for $9 yet, because if you look, it's just a couple hollows and it's a mega scrafty. So it's not really worth shipping yet. You definitely want more cards in the bag before you ship out. This is too light. It's too small of a bag so far. So I'm gonna put them in here like this, and I'll set it here. You can do it if you want, but I don't recommend it. You'd be better off buying another pack with that $9. All right. It's 4:04 a.m. It is definitely late. Let's see. That's good. We're hitting refresh here. It looks like we have a second Ruben Rodriguez order that I missed. One spot in the rocket. Okay, Mr. Ruben Rodriguez, let me just take care of that. So you're going into round number 2. Is that right, Mr. Ruben? Here it goes. Okay. So you're in round number 2. I think that's correct, because I almost feel like you told me earlier you were going to like pay $4 or something like that to fix the first one. So I hope I'm doing this right. You want to go into the second pack. There it is, Ruben Rodriguez, just like that. All right. So there we go. Ruben Rodriguez and Chris Gonzalez. Thank you so much, guys. We had some new guys show up. How cool is that, everybody? Love it. Love to see it. Okay, I think we're done. We did not hit 40 likes. That means no giveaway tonight. Let's see what the giveaway slab was. It is just a Halo slab. Remember, to activate the giveaway, we just need 40 likes. That's what we need. One more hour. Nah, I got to go to bed because I got to wake up early and start the next stream. Stream. All right. I had a lot of fun. For the next stream, I suspect this guy will finish quickly. I think this rocket pack is proving to be very exciting. People like it. And I think the Pokey Shuffles will probably keep moving a little bit. And Gem 2 might sell a little bit. And we'll just have to see what happens tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you guys there for the Wednesday stream, Wednesday daytime stream. If you don't want to miss it, smash the subscribe button so that YouTube will notify you when I go live. Chris says, I'm going to see if I get some huge on next Descended Hero. I'm going to buy another. Is that okay? Chris, if you buy it right now, I'll open it before we end the stream, okay? If you buy it right now, okay? Let's see what Wow Mikey was saying. Wow Mikey was saying, oh yeah, we read all that. Wow Mikey, we're glad you're alive and we're glad you're getting a big payout, man. So what do you plan on doing with it, Mr. Wow Mikey? You buying yourself a new house? Everything right, mister? Yes. Boo, says Mr. Marion. I know. We were having a lot of fun, but I plan on going to bed and then waking up, and we have a nice long 3-hour daytime stream too. So the total stream time for us is about 6 hours a day. It's a lot actually. We do 2 streams, one daytime, one nighttime. Our total stream time for a 24-hour period, 6 hours. It's a lot. It's a lot. In fact, this stream's going a little longer than 3 hours. Doobie doobie doo. He said he wanted one more Ascended Hero. I'll pull it up here on the table. Okay, there it is. I'll be getting a nice house with some nice furniture and definitely some Pokemons. You're funny, man. Yeah, sounds like if you play your cards right, aha, see what I did there? If you play your cards right, you can get yourself hopefully a good investment home. What I would do with the home, I would not pay for it outright. I would just do the 20% down and the lever. Well, this all assumes you keep, you keep working a job and all that stuff, right? So you're going to keep working a job and then you're going to get a leveraged loan on the house, even though you don't need it. I guess you could pay it off right away, couldn't you? Because the mortgage is probably 7%. Thing is, 7% these days is not even good. The market moves at like 10 or 15%. So I'm talking about the stock market tends to move at like 10%, but 7% is conservative. You could pay a house off in its entirety, couldn't you? I was gonna say, like, part of the goal in a inflationary economy is to actually own debt. So you want to own good debt on a productive asset, which I guess if you're living in the house, it's not exactly productive, but you get it. Like you're going to hold the house and it's probably going to go up in value over time, presumably. There's a lot of presumablies in here. Just bought. All right, let's see what we got. Sue, Mr. Chris. He's opening a pack of Ascended Heroes. Good luck, man. Thank you, Chris. Gold Dragonite or Gold Charizard. It could happen. It's probably not going to happen, but it could happen. What do we got? And it is doop doop belly bolt. Zap 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 zap. Rawr. I actually I caught belly bolt in my playthrough. Yeah. All right, no golden cherries are this time. Mr. Chris, here's your bag. So watch, Chris. We take your bag, and now belly bolt's going in. So now you got Mega Scrafty belly bolt, and your hollows are going in. There you have it. So in this case, you probably still want to keep buying cards before shipping because it's not really worth it to ship these. These are too cheap. They're not worth the cost of shipping. There we have it. That's the end of the stream. I had a lot of fun. Wow, Mikey, keep us in the loop on how it goes. I like your story. It's an interesting story. Thank you, everyone. I'm hopping off for the night. I'll see you tomorrow for the daytime stream. If you don't want to miss it, smash that subscribe button so that YouTube will notify you when I go live. See you later, guys.